Hello everyone and welcome back to our Let's Play of the Altars. This is episode 2. It is day 9. We are on Monday. We are right where we left off, just with our lovely altar, Jan, waking
the
up.
new metals outpost. Good, solid choice.
Thank you, sir. Alright, so we have a few things to get to work on. Jan, the technician, is going to be sent out. I'm going to try to monitor his radiation levels here just to make sure that everything is fine. Presuming that is all okay, he'll be used to get some of our metals now, and then we'll be explore more. We are going to have to find additional metals out there while he's getting us some more. It looks like he's going to get 72, which isn't as much as we could get, but it's not bad. We should have our first metals efficiency done, and I kind of want to see when that's done. Does that increase the amount of metals they're getting? Like, do they get an effect from the research, the altars? That is something I'm wondering. And we're going to see how far we can get. I'm going to try to get through all of Act 1 first to see if we can. And if not, that's going to be quite okay. We were building a second mining outpost. I think we can just avoid getting that for now. We will get that later. For now, let's kind of just head out and explore. We found the Rapidium deposit up here, but I need to explore further. I think there are rock blockages I would like to stop, but we don't have, again, the metals. So what we'll do for now is probably just come out of the base normally, really, and just head up north. I am liking this game. I was really excited to sit down again, but Jan, technician, and scientist are arguing. I feel like that's a problem I should go deal with. Is this a problem we should go deal with? Is this going to interfere with their work at all? I feel like this would interfere with their work if I don't deal with it. I think it'll be fine. It won't be fine, but I'm going to assume it'll be fine. They're grown men. They're grown men, but not in their timeline. Well, we'll see how that goes, I guess. Yay! That's bad.
This is not good.
Yeah, that's bad. I have also very slightly lowered the audio.
Are surrounded.
Only slightly because I realized that if I raised my own headset's volume, I'd more better hear it how you guys hear it. It's not perfect, but it's a lot closer.
So much for plan B.
Oh, lovely lava sounds. Could we get closer to the lava? I know it would burn us, but just a little closer. Something nice and warm. I hear something. Yeah, there's something beeping around here. I wonder what that is, if that's like an item to find, or if it's something I can't see just yet because we need to formulate a new plan. And I'm guessing this is the rocks. Yes. Travel pylon. That is true. We should build a travel pylon out here at this point, because it looks like we have even more exploration to go for. So it would be wise to grab one of those. We'll explore what we can for now. It looks like we did find some more metal. So that'll get us going. What is this? Oh, this must be enriched metal. That's the Rapidium. And let's see what's up here. More metal. Oh, this is a good haul. 120 metal in one day, and we don't even have the outpost metal yet?
Hey, what's this?
Oh.
It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Oh yeah, I started to move, and it like started to kind of wake up. It looks like, yeah, that's scary. So this is the rocks, I believe that goes back over there, right? And we have the anomaly in the way that's preventing us from moving forward. Apparently we can travel over here. Maybe that's what the little sensor thing was about, or it's something right underneath us. So we're gonna need to gather a couple of materials. Let's head back for now, because I don't think we can do anything with the anomaly. Except die, I suppose. Metals empty deposit, right? No, this is good. It was a very good exploration to just focus the day on exploration there. I did just see our storage shift there because they are gathering minerals. Metals, that's good. Alright, I keep getting distracted by pop-ups. We really gotta move on. Time is literally of the essence, and that's not even a joke. Yeah, there's definitely a little beep icon I'm hearing there, which I think is meant for an objective. This is pre-release, so there are a couple of bugs. We're either hearing something we're meant to, or we're hearing something that we're not yet meant to, but we're meant to hear it soonish. So I think if we talk to the scientist, he'll probably know something about anomalies. I feel like that's going to be his department. I think that's also why it says find an altar, because who knows which altar you're going to be talking to. Or which altars you're going to grab at the start of the game, because it lets you choose after you get the technician. You could make some very interesting choices if you really wanted to. The technician's all the way back there. There's more of this base and I can't get to it. How unfortunate. Can I talk to you about the anomaly? Yes.
I found something peculiar on the planet. What exactly was peculiar? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions.
And if you remember his
even gravity. What are they?
The scientist's memories, he went over previous missions.
Fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interval.
Interval?
The what? Interval. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane. Whatever it is, doesn't sound like
we definitely don't want to
walk
be into it
again. Yes, it's fascinating, but it can be dangerous. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been the spot where the proximity plane
is what he
intersects
said.
with our observed
there's
universe,
a few lines that's skipping over by
subverting its
mistake.
physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. We need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one.
But those are little mistakes that will likely be fixed, because there are a number of bugs they mentioned that are already in the process of being fixed for day one. Some of those line skips are likely some of them, but basically it must be a puncture point is what we found. So I do need a drill cartridge. We actually want 2 of these. Finish the mining outpost. And then probably another package of the pylons. And does that include our travel pylon? I guess you just deploy the pylon and that counts, because I'm not seeing it in the list here. And we might work on all of these next, because our assignments, we could go work on it, because the technician is mainly a fixer. His radiation seems fine still. Supposed to get another 40 metals today, so that will help a lot. That increased storage space is really good, but I feel like we're already going to have too much storage. At any rate, what we will try to do for now is get that finished. Where is the workshop? Since time is of the essence, we really should take all available moments to figure out where everything is. Normally I'd go out and explore, but in this circumstance, we have to get all this done so we can open up passageways. It's gonna eat up the rest of our day, but I think it's very important. And that leaves us with about 2 hours.
What's up?
Which we could take outside if we wanted to. Second workplace in the base maintenance module. That could be good when we need more maintenance. I don't think we will. I kind of want to get the recycler, but I don't know if it would be like really big or small. We could get the enriched metals efficiency, but I think we're going to avoid those until we can establish the refinery. We can build it, but we don't have the space right now. We're kind of running out of space for the base. Cheaper batteries wouldn't be a bad idea, depending on what it techs into. Cheaper climbing. That's actually, honestly, that might be a good idea. It would be good to look at what some of the techs move into if we can't see them. Because cheaper climbing is not bad, and then it leads to something else that God knows what that is. Well, that and the developers. I'll set up the recycler. Being less reliant on harvesting organics might be good. It will partially offset it. Just because it's either that or cheaper batteries, and cheaper batteries is good, but I think with proper usage, at least we're not in a situation where I need that now. Not like right this second I need it. I really don't want to go outside, but we really shouldn't be lollygagging, wasting time. Let's go talk to the technician real quick, because he does want to talk about something.
Okay, I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it. Holy shit. What now? I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve? So now I'm smart, huh? Still, even I might not be enough. But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick. The scientist. He could look for a solution in that research lab you built.
I bet they've got two dialogue lines there. One for where you already have the scientist, and one where he recommends, hey, you should get the scientist. So I'm guessing we now have mission research? Yep. So we will take the recycler out and pop that in instead, because that's going to be mission critical. If we don't have that done, we're going nowhere. And I'd like to have that done almost as soon as possible. And then I want to look in the quantum computer again. I don't know if we should get a fourth altar right away. And I know you can't get all the altars. I know we have the miner here for mining metals, but I don't think that's going to be as important. Disciplines altars in the contemplation room. Oh god. That doesn't sound good. The botanist sounds great, but I think we don't want them until we have the greenhouse, because until then they can't do much. Then the scientist leads to nothing else. I noticed the refiner, if you get the refiner, that later leads to the worker, who is someone else we can use. So it's kind of a situation where we have a number of good options. We could just go grab the miner, but I think I want to kind of save my slot for the botanist and maybe the refiner. That's the two I'm thinking. I think I can do a lot of the mining myself, and I can send the technician out to mine when we're just kind of lollygagging around, so to speak. And we may as well kind of waste the rest of the day here. We do need another 2 radiation filters to make sure we don't run out. That's going to use up a lot of the organics. I have to think about making more mush. I guess we could make another drill cartridge as well, just so we have it. We won't get all of it done, but we'll have it set up and ready to go. Oh, we have a call. Okay. As long as we're in bed by 2300, it'll be fine. I think we've been going to bed a bit before 2300. But that's okay. Because if we go to bed too late in the game, we miss out on time. Kind of like real life. Oh, it's the...
Hello?
I guess the guy we were told about earlier.
Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations.
Cool.
First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Yeah. I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed. They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine. But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a pioneering discovery. Your discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Good, because I might fail.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan. And you understand the stakes. Don't want to put pressure on you, but... failure is not an option.
So says all.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rapidium and you, Jan.
But mostly the Rapidium.
Do you think it was a mistake?
I kind of have mixed feelings on it, because on the one hand it did save us, but on the other hand we're creating alternate versions of ourselves who have memories of our lives, but what life do they have to return to?
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
The old game about rats.
It rings a bell. Didn't he make that old game about rats or something?
So I had to pick that one because it was funny to me.
You're probably talking about The Plague. Close, but it was a book. One about humans, too. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now, constantly failing.
Yeah, that's as I
Say you're not a
expected.
hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dulski.
I did suspect that's what it was, is that there were other larger corporations looking for Rapidium 2 that hadn't found it yet, and so Maxwell here and Corp. It might be Corp or Corp. I'm just gonna keep calling it the Corp or the TTT Corp, because tomorrow... Anyway, they're competing about it.
Okay, you're buttering me up for something big here. Let's cut to the chase.
Hard-headed. I like that. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance.
So Rapidium is always
Spectacular.
changing.
But also very unstable.
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that.
Did they explode before
The
they were
only
done?
sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth.
Oh.
It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
So, you're afraid the Rapidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container.
Here comes
for
our
it.
next assignment.
An ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting Rapidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should
Great, so
send
now
the
I've got to research
necessary
that
data
too.
over to you by the time we finish talking.
Thank God we got the scientist.
Constructing a Rapidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
I'm gonna get the bridge done first.
Sounds like a
I'll tell him
big
that we're gonna
task.
get to it though.
I should get to it straight away.
Just,
It is a big task, Jan.
it's not like he can
It's
monitor
worth
what we're
every
doing
effort.
every second.
I hope you realize the gravity of the moment.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
You're right. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, a lot, really.
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
Quantum processing unit?
But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
Well, what would be the motive?
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
I think that's basically you can only ask one more, maybe. Nah, let's you ask all.
What will happen to my alters when we get back?
I don't know. Yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here. But I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely.
I trust him about as far as I can throw him.
But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
Oh boy, here comes the intrigue.
Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
We will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp.
Oh, it is
But
Ally
for
Corp.
completely different reasons, and as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified, and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
Where's the nearest bathroom? No, I'm kidding.
No. I'm good.
Oh boy, here comes. This is when
Rapidium
things
Arks,
start getting harder, I
That's
bet.
what you should focus on right now.
Yeah, not the lava
Your
bridge.
secret is safe with
Not
me,
the lava
Lucas.
bridge so you can escape the sun.
Once you come back with the remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing.
But what is the right thing?
Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
Oh, I can feel tough decisions coming up in our future. So, Rapidium Ark. A lot of resources. I'm guessing that's probably in base overview. I see our manual's been updated by a few more. Some of the stuff we've already read about. Okay, no, this is just stuff we've read about before. Static anomaly. Immobile and harmless and handled with proper care. Basic. Oh, okay, so don't step in it or else radiation spike. Got it. So is this something we build from here? Yes, it is. Ooh, wow. Okay. I see. Need 120 Rapidium, 100 organics, 32 mass size. Yikes. Hopefully we can expand the base soon then, or else I'm not gonna have a lot. So we'll investigate into that. In fact, we could probably have it if we had almost everything. Let's just kind of work on the radiation filter here. Sorry, I'm watching that timer at the bottom. Because once it hits 2300, we're gonna start losing time, and that's exploration time. And I see that, yeah, once I understand it now. When we send the alters to do outside operations as well, as long as it's during this time here between 700 and 2000, they will not suffer any radiation. It's just like us, which one could assume that's how it works, but you know, this is a video game. Video games will sometimes hit you over the head. So I would like to get this rock blockade removed, as well as that rock blockade. We don't need all of them removed, though, is the thing. So what I'm thinking here, we need the organics deposit back up again. So we probably collect the shallow organics, get the organics depot working, probably harvest some of that while we're getting some of the metal from here while research is ongoing. Kind of go from there. Just slowly get our resources flowing here. And at some point we will have to set aside time for making food in the kitchen. We've still got a couple days of food left, so I'm not too worried about it. I just realized this is not the way with the shallow organics, but that's fine. I also realized we're going to need to harvest more Rapidium later. Shallow pylon uses 3 of the pylons, good to know. Okay, that's set up. Let's quickly go grab the shallow organics. And they're arguing again. Oh boy. Maybe we need to deal with that. Let me check on them actually. Scary won't manage to cross the lava river. I mean, they seem to be doing okay. But we probably need to respond to one of those notifications soon before something happens. Oh, that's fast travel. Yeah. Non-metals efficiency just finished, and yep. Yep, I'm trying to watch it there. It looks like it takes us about 10 minutes less to get it done, which is nice. That's a lot of the day done, but that's a lot of our organics met. Let's look into constructing at least 2 of the pylons. Ooh, right there. Nice. Saves us a couple meters at least. Then I know it can't easily... Oh, I mistook the Rapidium for one of those anomalies. I was very worried for a moment. Yeah, we could probably leave that rock blockade up, actually. I think we can get around it just fine. I would like to get rid of this one, though, because then if we have the outputs of the Rapidium, we can just kind of boop, boop, and just go right up. This does take a lot of energy, though, so this rock block is just another one to remove. So I think we've got the 2 that we want to remove, at least. I like to see that these angles do work as necessary and as intended, though. It's very nice. Okay, so that's the pylon setup for the Rapidium, which we will try to harvest at one point or another. Oh yeah, we never checked how much metal he was harvesting. It says he's getting another 16, but that's because the day's almost over. So I really couldn't tell you. We'll have to look at it in the morning. Kind of go from there. We do have plenty of metal now, though, actually. I think... Oh, I say now. We'll run out very fast, I'm sure. Let's just harvest organics for the rest of the day. Let's try to fill it up as much as we can. Then head back in. I clicked on the wrong one. Oh, the suit never... No, the suit does recharge. Yeah, the suit does recharge. I'm sorry. I shouldn't waste time there. And what I'm thinking... We're gonna need another radiation filter. We want that 3rd drill cartridge. And then we need another mining outpost. And I think we're good. I think we're good. So I think what we do for the next couple of hours, this is when we make the last items we need, and then we probably worry about... You're tired. Oh, well, that's normal. Well, the radiation filters take a very long time to make. Or is that because we're tired? It's because we're tired. We do this at half speed, I see. So... let's have the technician work on the workshop tomorrow. That way, he'll get all of that done. But it looks like, yeah, we build it at half the speed when we are tired. So we can at least use the 2 hours we have to get a part of that done. That is actually cool, though. That's good to know. That does make it to where sleeping is not as bad of a decision because of the slowness. It might mean that it's probably better for us to work in the kitchen, though, when we reach that fatigued state. And that we probably want to think about getting a third altar now anyway. Sun is far away. Okay, we're making good time with that sun. As is what I want to feel like. I'm gonna just preemptively queue, because that right there is 1 day's worth of meals. In fact, it says we can set threshold. Hey, and that's an achievement. I see that just kind of makes an indefinite amount. I guess we'll just leave that there. That way we can just throw someone on it, have them make meals whenever we need it, so we don't have to worry about it. So the technician's gonna work and get that done for us. Let's actually modify production a bit here. I need the mining outpost done. We need that done first, then the radiation filter. And then we'll go from there. Yeah. So we'll see if they argue a third time or if we can get on with our work. So while we're waiting for him to finish building that, he won't start till 900 hours, so it should be done at about 1100 hours if he builds at the same speed. We are gonna go break up those rock formations just to make access easier. We don't necessarily have to break up all of them, but breaking up 1 or 2 of them is probably a good idea. We do have a mission to look for more strange phenomena as well. Maybe that's something we'll be able to find. And I'm willing to bet the little beep things we're hearing over here is probably because we're meant to get across there or something. Because I don't see anything else here. And that is perfectly fine. So we want to clear that blockade so we can get to this more easily. Because I think we can... yeah, we should be able to reach it. Should just clear right here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, there we go. Technically, I could push past this. I think there is an edge point to it, yeah. There's its edge point, so we can walk... oh, there's another one. Hello. Yeah, they're all over the place. I think there's a hole. Yes, there is. Oh my goodness. This is where minerals are. Let's see if there's any way you can grab for, something to take back, maybe. I'm guessing we're going to need minerals, so we will probably do our scouting really quickly here with it. Polygon scanner. Okay, it's hard to say which one is which that's looking for. Let's kind of do a scan by here. So it's over there. There it is. Found it. Nice. Oh, what we found earlier, I wasn't looking at my bar, it is minerals. So we already have a couple of minerals collected at least. That's cool. You know, it's probably mean of me to compare it, but this gives me Death Stranding vibes with the anomalies. I love it.
Huh. That must be another one of those cargo drops. Except that doesn't look like the crew's personal luggage.
This is what was beeping. Damaged chip. Damaged chip found on the cargo drop, perhaps. Ooh, can we use this to upgrade the quantum computer?
Might be worth checking out.
I think it is.
Huh. Looks like some kind of device. Maybe there's a way I could use it.
Oh, I'm having to kind of hold my breath here and make sure I walk through this carefully. Because I don't want any radiation. No, thank you. Ooh, sir. Always grab minerals. So this is an optional objective. We will track it. Ooh. I know there's... we can explore it now. It'll be fine. I've got a battery on me if we need to use it. That's why we made the battery days ago.
Come and find me when you have a moment.
Ooh, more personal belongings that we could miss. Oh, music.
Awesome. Another movie.
UV. Anything really. So he's working on the recycler now. I just want to kind of cue things up in the background so we don't forget. Let's go over here. I want to see what this anomaly... Oh, it's just the same thing.
Hey, is that one following me?
Shit.
What the hell?
Oh, shoot, it is. Yeah. Well, that's scary. How scary. Some of them actually followed, and what's that?
What is this? Another anomaly? It looks... out of this world.
Internal vein. Internal vein. Okay. And this is probably the other side where we can build the bridge. I don't want to touch it, but I want to touch it, you know? But maybe we talk to the scientist without touching the weird anomaly that can kill us on site. Yeah? Yeah. There we are. Hello. Lava lamp. Silly thing, and I asked Mom to buy me when I was a child. Aw. Wonder who would like that.
Where my stuff landed here.
And while we could have just used that to bypass the creatures over there, I think it was... Oh, no, we would have ran into that. Okay. Okay, let's... What is this? Ah, Rapidium. Of course, what else could it be? Silly me. Okay, see, so I either break this rock so I can get back up there with bypassing the anomalies. But then we can't. Do I have one charge or two? I have one charge. He's about to finish a second charge. Okay. Okay, I have to think carefully on that stuff. So let's say we add another drill cartridge. That way we're kind of topped up on those. And we have a minerals deposit that exists as well now, so maybe we do need to build a fourth mining outpost. I'll leave it at 3 for the moment, unless they tell me we need more. Yeah. Let's do the smart thing. The smart thing would be to, unless we want the Rapidium, the smart thing is to clear this out next. That way we can bypass the anomalies next time. And we won't have to worry about running through them again. Make it nice and safe for us. Minerals? Don't mind if I do. Probably shouldn't take too many. I say we shouldn't take too many. I feel like we're gonna need them. Yeah, let's just get it done now. That way we don't have to worry about it again. Now let's...
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yeah, let's send the technician to make some meals. He'll make 3 of them. That's actually fantastic. That's perfect. 3 is exactly what I need. Okay, so now we do need to retrace some of our steps here. Okay. The fact some of them will actually follow you a little is scary. Or maybe it's because I'm running is what's drawing them to me. Yes, that's what it appears to be. I think. Some of them are pretty inert though. They don't react even when I move. It looks like they all do though. It's scary. Ooh, wait. Metal. Can't go home without metal. Rubber duck and a glass photo. Yay! I had no idea back then that I would marry the girl standing in the front row and that we would get divorced a few years later.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
Yes, you did. Maybe too much. That is going to make traveling much faster. We don't have the Rapidium to build the Ark, but there are a few things we do want to take care of back at home. Or back at base. We gotta talk about the anomaly, we've gotta talk about the chip. Let's go talk to the technician since he's up here. I know he's working, but we can stop him whenever we like, right? I'd give him the lava lamp. I wonder if that's
Look what I found.
something I can give to any of them.
What it
I
could be?
need to check on that.
Let's see. It looks like a qubit chip.
Qubit chip.
Yeah. Like an enhanced storage for quantum computing operations. It could be useful for increasing the efficiency of our QC unit. Not to mention accessing new tech in the research.
Yes! Oh, this is great.
It looks broken.
Perceptive. A little love in the workshop should get it up and running.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Hold on a lava lamp for now here. I'll leave him to make the food. We will go and deal with this. I know that we have the scientist to talk to as well, but I forgot I had to go to a panel here. Oh yeah, and it takes minerals. Good thing we grabbed those minerals before we came back then. Actually makes sense it needs minerals. Install the qubit chip in the quantum computer. This won't have any repercussions. It'll probably have repercussions. Quantum bit upgrade available, level 2. Cool. Oh, look at that. We now have 4 slots, so now we can have 2 more altars instead of just 1 more altar. Interesting. Doctor and Shrink, I forgot about those. Cooks food faster. Ooh, the Doctor is suddenly interesting. I feel like I should get another altar, but I feel like getting another altar at this stage wouldn't be wise because that increases our food need. Although, let's go through the rest of today for now, even though it takes time. We will kind of just walk and think.
So, no decent food for us in the near future. What a joke.
Mush has its benefits, you know?
I don't care. The very thought of it makes me want to barf.
Maybe the botanist is our next goal.
What's up?
Sounds like the lack of good food is riding on people. And give him the rubber duck. Let's talk about the other things first,
I ran into
though.
another anomaly. This one was different. It was like this distortion was closing in on me, as if I was pulling it toward me. How extraordinary. Maybe its magnetic field is interacting with your suit. Yeah, well, running away from it was no fun. Keeping clear of it is the only thing you can do for now. Let's keep collecting observations. I feel we're onto something groundbreaking here.
Yes, but only one of us might die to it.
I made a curious discovery. Another distortion?
I don't know. It was different this time. It didn't look dangerous, no radiation. Actually, it didn't do anything. But it caught your attention. It's like nothing I've seen before. It must have
Not even
something in
Rapidium.
common with the other distortions. Question is, are they the cause or the reason of so much Rapidium here? I'd like to study
I want to
them
know more. Why not? It's not
So
like
would
we
I.
have anything going
And for
on.
that, we'll have to design our own tools. Do you have anything specific in mind? Let me think about it. I need to look through Professor Frankoff's lectures, as well as notes from other expeditions.
I think we have an
Theory,
entire quantum
just need to
computer.
Find a way to put it into practice. So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes. It's super simple. We'll build a bridge. Oh,
Just like that.
Like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle.
Sounds exciting.
Wow, great. Sounds exciting. Yes, but...
I thought that was just negative.
Oh, here we go. Cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live. But not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one.
What's that?
Versant? Versatile Synthetics Program.
Oh,
One of my undergraduate students went to work for them. Had some impressive achievements, including designing bridge anchors for heavy exploration equipment. You'd think it would be obvious, but no.
So
Tell me about it. It's so typical
never
of
designed.
Allied Corp to send people on a mission and then leave
Allied
them
Corp.
stranded without proper equipment.
try to keep
I hope
remember
you're
it
not
properly.
feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act. You are in touch with mining operations, right? Yeah, I am. Why? Next time you talk to someone from mining ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them,
maybe they
things will
are.
go back to super
Maybe they
simple.
do exist.
You'll
I
see.
see. Just
All right,
someone
will
else
do.
invented them. I'll give them the rubber duck. Why not?
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Marie? Marie Skwitkowska? Where the hell did you find that old thing? Oh, I use it as an anti-stress ball, so it's always lying around. Anti-stress ball? This duck was the first audience for so many papers I wrote. Time for Marie to get back to her proper job.
Cute.
I'm not getting any connection from mining ops. Any idea how I can ask them for
I
those
see.
blueprints?
Okay, well, I'm glad we could have skipped to
Didn't
this.
they push you to mine Rapidium? Report getting the job done, and someone will turn up. Trust me, I know how this
I
company
see.
works.
That's fair.
Okay.
Probably
thanks.
obvious, but I figured we were here already. The dialogue option was there. I want to take it. Following Anomaly. Yay! It's advised to avoid or destroy them. Well, cool. So we need to basically build the Rapidium Ark. We have also gained access to some new technologies. Yep, like the cheaper climbing, that would actually be good to grab. The hub pylon is available, which is a greater range. We have access to convert ALX to organics. Potentially, and then there's a lot here. Base expansion, that is something we definitely want over the cheaper batteries, because we are running out of space. Gym module, contemplation, medium storage. Yeah, these are all good. And then wait to interact with the interval. I will let the recycler finish because it's almost done. We'll expand the base and then get the analysis tool and go from there. Actually, because I just noticed how little time it would take, let's actually get the analysis tool done and get base expansion next. Yeah, so we'll do that. Let's go ahead and end the day now, since there's not much else we can do. We have a lot of what we need. We just need Rapidium. We already have the mining equipment necessary. We just have to go and do it. The sun is far away. I don't know, like... Is there a set day when it hits, and the sooner you finish the prologue, the more time you have in the next one? Maybe that is the case. Maybe that isn't. Another thing to think about, do I get another altar now? I feel like the answer is maybe. Another altar is another person who can work, but that's another person I have to deal with. It's another person we have to handle who could have their own set of problems, which is its own problem on its own. 18 much. He's gonna make 18. I can throw an altar in the kitchen for one day and he's gonna make 18 meals. It's gonna feed us for 6 days. It's gonna kill all the organics, but it'll feed us for 6 days. I think I want the botanist. I say let's do it. Let's get another altar. It's maybe not smart. I see the technician was talking. But I kind of want the botanist, because it says the botanist doubles the efficiency of growing crops, and I do want to grow crops. So why don't we do it? This is it. Where she goes, you fall. Time to let go of your fears and just trust her. Things will work out, as long as you have each other. I wonder if there's an achievement for only doing this with 2 altars, like you, the technician, and the scientist, because those both seem essential. Like, you have to have them always. No scientist, no bridge. No technician, no engine. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the botanist now. We'll set up for a greenhouse. Jan Dolsky, botanist. Alrighty, and as before, look at her, so happy about her promotion, and a partner already. Things are happening for her fast. Maybe less for you. You got that job only thanks to her. You know that. But so what? She's happy and you're not complaining. Things have never been better between the two of you. Ambition is overrated. A Dolly mission. She wanted to go so much, put her work to the test in space, but she can't. You'll have to do it for her. You're apprehensive, out of shape, and, well, you'd rather just stay home. But it's so important to her, and you know you'll do it. You'd do anything to prove your love. I do see there's an extra space between test and in, so any developers watching, there's that to fix for the botanist's lines. You board the spacecraft with a good feeling. You've got this, and you'll be back in no time. Besides, Lena promised you she'd be in touch every day. What could possibly go wrong? Wow. What horrifyingly dangerous words to discuss. So I believe it's going to be 8 hours? Yes. So it's better to have it done now, started now, because it is going to take time. Alright. Once we have the Rapidium outpost set up, we can travel to that. I do want to set up the travel pylon. I do think it would be just as good. But if we want to take any of this stuff with us and not have to make it again, we have to have storage space. So we have about 111 volume out in the field right now, which is 111 for our storage number. Just worth considering. Alrighty. Oh, right, we never found the exact spot, did we? Right, because we were busy exploring and we had no reason to find it yet. Oh, I see. It could be up there. Okay. Up we go. We'll just kind of do a really big search area to get an idea. Or we'll find it. Or we'll find it right away. Oh, that was hilarious. Okay. Grab that Rapidium. Man, it's only 6 Rapidium each. That is A lot more difficult than I thought. I don't remember how much Rapidium we needed. I should have checked. Oh, Recycler's done. We set up base expansion, and let's actually, since we can fast travel now, let's kind of do that really fast just to see how much do we need. Do we have enough, or are we missing some? Okay, we need 120. That is a lot. So any of the small shallow deposits like the one we ran past before are probably better to grab, with the deep deposit kind of being a last resort, so we kind of want that shallow Rapidium there. Even though it's in such a dangerous spot, we kind of want it. You know what would be good, though? Maybe we do build one more set of pylons. So we have a lot of them out there now. 18 is enough. We could have you back to the workshop to get that done. We do need to worry about radiation filters, too, but that should be fine for now. So we can either harvest the Rapidium deposit here, which is going to obviously take time. It would take us hours to get the amount we need, or we go for that spot that's in the danger zone, but will take us maybe an hour. Well, it depends on how long it takes for us to get there, too. It will take us a bit more than that, but by the time it's done, we'll actually be in position to investigate the anomaly as well if we want to. Hope we don't die. Hello, goodbye. Oh, that's not control. I was opening up the menu that tells us about the altars. Like a fool. It seems like if you manage your suit really well, you don't have to worry about the climbing cost that much, but that being said, it is still worth considering. Still worth considering. Yeah, that is kind of following you, isn't it, Jan? Oh, shoot. It ended up hitting us and giving us some radiation dose, so yeah, that's the issue. You kind of got to lead it one way and then the other, huh? Hey, I found some Rapidium. Oh, yep, nope, there's 2 more blasts. Dang, that's bad. Okay, so they do move kind of quickly.
Should I take care of this now?
Okay, let's take what we learned there. They're gonna keep coming at you when you're trying to harvest that. And this analysis model, we probably... Analysis twitch build. What an awful experience. That's a lot of radiation in such a short amount of time. Yeah, so probably not the best use here. This is a good learning experience, so it's better to learn while we're fighting only the weak anomalies. That's just a dose of radiation and that's it. Because if that's what we're facing now, I'm sure we face much worse things later on. It made sense to try to do this with the time that we have, the limited time. But that radiation is deadly, so we probably won't get the Rapidium Ark made today, then. I think the analysis tool will have to be made. And then we probably want to do research that lets us eliminate the anomalies. That would probably make it easier for us to harvest the Rapidium. Then we did get 1 set of it, though, so it wasn't a complete waste. This wasn't a complete waste.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Yep, I figured we'd have to talk to him before we can actually use it. We'll use what time we have left to grab what Rapidium we can. Maybe we can barely grab just enough in time. Maybe we eat up a little dose of radiation to get it done. But yeah, that's good to learn. I assumed they would be moving while we were mining, but I wasn't sure if they'd be sped up or not. The answer is they'd be sped up. Makes sense when you think about it, but you never know until you try something. That's how science is. And That is true. If we weren't growing that other altar, we already would have had enough before then, but we're probably gonna need it. Let's see. How much does it take? It is big. It's a big one. Actually, it's a bit too big. We would have to modify the base or expand it in order to fit it. Interesting. Yeah, with the way it's set up, it's either that or move a lot of stuff around, which we could do. We would have to move a number, even if we moved them, like put 2 up here. I think it just barely doesn't come out to it. I mean, you'd be able to fit it then, barely, yeah. If you move the workshop and the communications room up top. That would necessitate another elevator. It's either that or expanding the base, but that's going to be a 14-hour. We're not going to have that till day 14. Let's go talk to the scientist. Get the anomaly stuff out of the way.
How are you holding up?
It doesn't matter as long as I do my job.
It's a nice little
You
place.
sound like Dad.
We got 4 beds here.
I'm sober, responsible,
Yeah.
and successful. I'm everything he wasn't.
What's up?
Oh, their conversations are neat.
So, what do you got for me?
An invention I'm particularly proud of. The Luminator.
You mean a flashlight?
You have a talent for making extraordinary things sound mundane. It's not just a flashlight, Jan. Tell me, when you encounter these distortions, what is your priority?
I'd
Yes,
like to
to
investigate them more.
Now you'll be able to do it.
Okay. How?
Professor Frankov discovered that certain frequencies of light waves can be used to peer into proximity planes, to study them. I've used his observations to create my illuminator so it can reveal elements of the interval hidden to the human eye. But it also has another, more pragmatic application.
Oh,
It
eliminate
can
is
help
spelled
to
wrong.
eliminate distortions.
It has an extra I at the end. And yes, I'm going to note this because it's fun to poke fun at a game that's about to release while we're reviewing it. But I'm enjoying it so far.
You mean destroy them for good?
I'm just giving you a tool. You decide how to use it.
Right.
You see, distortions are created around puncture points between potential universes. That much we know. Now, with the Illuminator, they should become much more visible to you.
Which means I can
Focusing
run
the
into less
Illuminator's
walls.
light waves exactly on the puncture point will allow you to seal that rift. You could compare it to cauterizing a wound.
Damn.
It's good that we
That
got
sounds
this. This
promising.
is very useful.
Now you see why I don't like calling it a flashlight.
But it is illuminating, which, yeah, fair enough. So, do we have that right away, or no, we have to craft it? I thought so. I thought so. And it needs Rapidium. Well, at least this was within our expectations. Which, of course, means we technically don't have enough for the Ark now. We'll build what we can and then finish it in the morning before we head out to use it. Of course, we do need to think about more radiation filters after this day. I think we only have 2 left once this day is over. And we'll see when the sun starts coming for us here. Oh, now that I've said it, is this going to be the day? Nope, still far away. Phew! And I don't think that's a you have all the time in the world. I think it's just, it's so far away, we don't know where it is. I keep forgetting I gotta click it first. Let's see. If we get the third altar, the botanist, he could at least go and always do one of the mining. We could send him to the Rapidium outpost, which is at least something. Plus, later on, he'll be growing all the food, so we're not making mush, which will probably make things better. But I think we're gonna have a problem with him because he's the one who stayed with
Hey,
Lena.
man. Can you hear me? Where am I? What is this?
Things went wrong, bud. I'm sorry.
Take it easy. You're on strong sedatives. What the hell? I know. You're confused. That's perfectly fine. Really? So, who are you? Relax. I'll tell you everything. But right now, we need to focus on you, just to make sure you're all right. Can you answer a few questions for me? Okay. Do you remember who you are?
I'm Jan. Jan Dolsky.
Jan Dolsky.
Good.
Famous name, it
And
seems.
what is your role on this mission, Jan?
I'm a botanist. So, wait, this is it? The mission? Did we land?
I'm afraid things went sideways during the landing. Everyone died. Except for me.
You. What about me?
Yeah.
Are you... Are you real?
I'd say we both are.
Just as real as you.
Then, what's going on?
It's like we're alternative versions of the same person.
Wow. But why is this happening?
I told you, everyone died. I had to use my DNA to recreate a crew if I wanted to save the mission.
That doesn't make any sense. We're not exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yes, we're different. You made different decisions in your life.
I love
I'm
this.
Not sure I understand.
You know what? I think you should just rest a little and read the mission logs. You'll find all the answers there.
Sure. Yeah, mission logs, so why not?
Praise the mission logs.
Hey, wait. If all this is... If I mean...
Yep, here's the problems.
What about my wife? Where is she? I need to know.
She's on Earth, and we need to figure out how to get there.
Okay. Okay. What do you want from me?
We'll need all the help we can get. Someone to run the greenhouse, prep the food, so on. Trust me, you'll have a lot to do.
I'm not sure.
I don't know how it's
ready
gonna be
to
for this
work
man.
just
This
like
man,
that.
for all he knows, he's still married to the woman
Like
he
I
loves.
said, rest, go through the logs, meet the rest of the crew, and
Crew.
let's talk again in a while.
Yeah.
I can't
I'll see
imagine
you
how
around.
this ends. I just can't imagine how it's gonna end because man, this is complexity and a half. Having the botanist work outside when he's better inside probably doesn't make much sense here, but we're just kind of... Ooh, 60 Rapidium? Oh, let's go, botanist! Actually, how much metal would you get? We did need to test that. 88. Okay, good. Before it was 72 when we sent the technician before work hours started. Now it's 88, so the techs do affect their efficiency as well. I assumed that's how it worked, but it's better to make sure that's how it works instead of just, assuming it does and then learning later, hey, it doesn't. Things are being really inefficient. Because that would really suck. I'm just trying to go over... Yeah, I could make the greenhouse now, actually. But what would it cost to expand the base? Research and, I assume, metal. So let's do this today. Let's have the botanist work on the metals, because I think we're going to need metal. We can go finish the workshop if we have the technician... Actually, we can have the technician do Rapidium, but our storage is near capacity. Let's have the technician do organics, because organics is running on its own system. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That works. That's better. That way, organics are kept up. And we have the Luminator. We'll go ahead and go use that while they get everything else. We'll see if we can't use the Luminator to comfortably. Wow, my English is failing me. We'll see if we can't use it to safely extract that Rapidium vein. That will allow us to get the Rapidium we need, and we can just go from there. I do kind of want to use the pylon that lets us travel around. I think that would be useful. Okay. So, Luminator. Ooh. Oh, it has to be recharged. Oh, that is so much better. I can easily see them. Oh, that is so much better. But you can only use it while walking. You can't use it while running. Oh, but that's amazing. I love that. Ooh, these anomalies are going to be fun. I imagine we use our suit's battery to recharge it, so this just got more complicated, I'm sure. So let's try to take out the ones that move, and the ones that are stationary we just ignore. Some of them do just kind of move around in their little cubes of mass. Oh, I see. Cool. Can I collect you? I can break you. ALX, resource potential converted to any basic resource needed for your survival. Oh. I see. Okay, yeah. I was kind of pausing and waiting because I wasn't sure if they were going to come back or not. It looks like we're okay. Following the intro trail, keep the Illuminator and follow the Anomalies trail. Okay.
Huh. Incredible. Let's see where this leads.
Right. Our storage is getting practically full, so I'm going to reassign the botanist to just more meals. We'll let the organics keep flowing. That's going to get us 11 more mush, and we should be perfectly fine on food after that. Ooh. I like detective work. Or at least figuring out puzzles when I have the opportunity to actually figure them out. Okay, so you go up there. Then where to? Oh no! Okay, there we go. Whew! We got a little stuck there for a moment because we went up by the very edge. And the game did not like that. Oh, thank God that was an easy fix. Hello. Storage is full. Hello. What are you? Planetary samples, a rare and valuable resource used for advanced research. Okay. I like that. I like advanced research. Advanced research is nice. Is there anywhere we haven't explored yet? There's still some more shallow Rapidium, but we don't want to grab that. Aside from just some shallow veins, we've kind of explored pretty much everywhere, it looks like. We just need to get the bridge done. And then we're probably done with the area. We're making, considering the sun is still far away, we're making good progress. Ooh. Forgot you were right there. Yeah, the downside of getting the Illuminator here is that I'm getting a bit overconfident now on being able to just run past the anomalies like that. That's a little dangerous. The good news about having someone make food and someone make organics is that we're technically not going to run out. Can I talk to you while you're here? Is that something I can do? No. But I can watch you work, which is weird, but I like it. That it lets me do that. Let's go talk to the scientist, and then we'll build the Ark. Well, more so, the Ark is kind of, really big, and I need to expand the base, which is supposed to be done later today. Well, hopefully done today. 7/26. So not today. Shoot. Right.
I have something for you. I used the illuminator on one of those strange areas on the surface, and it revealed some sort of plants, but not real living plants. More like a projection of another dimension that became visible to me. Keep going. I followed their path and found something that could have been their core. And when I used the illuminator on it, I found some interesting specimens. Really? Specimens from the interval. Did you secure them properly?
I think so.
Of course. I have to take them to my lab immediately.
We're in your lab.
Let me study them thoroughly. Jan, this is beyond my wildest dreams. A whole new area of research wide open before me. Before us.
I assume that means rare special resource, the structure of an intral vein core, new, more advanced areas of research, and the research. Oh,
Jan,
shoot.
we're running out of storage space, you know?
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a lot of text that just opened up. What about here? Oh, so like we need to find these for a ton of our technologies. Like a ton of them. Okay. So those just became our newest, best requirements to find. Let's see. With enough repulsors, your filter won't ever need replacement. Wait, really? Ooh, I kind of want that. We kind of need medium storage, though. And exploration. Suit. Ooh, suit upgrade. Ooh, that is good. Quick crafting. Then some shields, which could be good. Honestly, I think we need to grab the suit upgrade. I know that once spent, we can't regain it. I think suit upgrade would be good, because not only can we get to the text for the illuminator, this would give us more energy to use and radiation resistance. We could kind of mess around outside more. It would be good to kind of get the efficiency techs or upgrading the metal, like upgrading the outposts that are faster. But I think we need to prioritize a bit of survival. Radiation repulsor would be awesome, though. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. And then I guess we will design the base around a little. I'm in the wrong room again. That's gonna happen a lot, I promise you. Which is probably not what anyone wants to hear, but unfortunately, that's what's gonna happen. Then we should be able to build a Rapidium Ark right here. Cool. Captain's cabin doesn't lead anywhere now. Oh, you need your communications to be up high anyway, right?
Hello, Dulski here.
Jan, tell me you did it. Tell me you have the Ark.
I have the Ark.
I did it.
Well done. Now, all we need to do is bring it home safely. Are you making progress with that obstacle of yours?
I'm still looking for a way out.
Oh, I don't want to cause panic, but you better hurry.
And how's my rescue team progressing?
They'll be on time, Jan. Just make sure you are. Do what it takes to make your way to the other side of the planet.
All right.
Leave the rest to me.
Would have gone way faster if I didn't have to build that damn Ark.
Look, it gives me an option. I've got to take
Do you
it.
really think it's just a whim for me?
I wouldn't call it a whim, but it could obviously be a career booster for you.
Very much a career booster.
Career? Apparently you don't know very much about me, or my career. Why don't you relate to yourself a little more?
Well,
Imagine coming back without Rapidium and having to face the thought, what if I hadn't given up? Would you live with yourself while the world would deteriorate before your eyes? All because you put your sorry ass first.
all right. Point taken. I'm gonna need
Gotta ask
your
all
help.
your questions that you can.
What can I do for you?
I need blueprints for superconductive bridge anchors from Project Versant.
Versant? But how do you know about that?
My scientist Alter told me.
A scientist? Really? And one familiar with aborted scientific programs unknown to the public?
Aborted? Are you sure?
Yes. Project Versant was terminated years ago due to lack of satisfactory results.
Because the scientist, Jan, didn't exist.
My scientist said they developed some tech.
My word. Are you saying that he thinks it still exists? That's fascinating. Your scientist must have been part of it somehow. And in his reality, the program was a success. That's amazing, Jan. You do understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. He did mention an
I think this is fun to dig into, even if it backfires on me later.
The proverbial flap of the butterfly's wings. It must feel incredible to realize such a universe-bending potential in your life path.
This game makes me uneasy. It's like, God, now I'm thinking, what if I had done something differently?
All I'm hearing is that you don't have my blueprints.
No, I'm sorry. They simply don't exist. But there is still something
Let
we
me
can
guess, you
do.
can send over the leftover data
What's
they
that?
had.
I have an idea. It's a long shot, but it might be all we have.
Probably not. Let's see what it is.
Project Versant did leave behind unfinished
Oh.
drafts. Crisscrossed formulae, discarded calculations, the usual scribbles of a scientific stream of consciousness at work. For what it's worth,
So I was
I'll
actually
ask
right.
Lucas to send it over to your terminal. Maybe that resourceful alter of yours can put it
Which
to
means
good
it's more
use.
tech we have to do. Ah.
Oh, okay. It's better than nothing, I guess.
I guess we can put the base expansion on hold.
I have to say, Jan, I'm beginning to see more and more potential in this situation of yours. I hope we speak soon. Good luck, as always.
He is in the research lab, okay. Nope. I hit E instead of F.
So, I have news about the anchor
This
blueprints
is
you
gonna
asked for.
devastate him, I'm sure.
I certainly hope so, because I just saw something come in from mining ops, and it looks like a bad joke. Did you precisely ask for bridge anchor blueprints? Sorry to break this to you, but the program you mentioned doesn't exist. This is all they came up with before they were terminated. Terminated? But why? Lack of results. Looks like they didn't get anywhere without that student of yours. Results, huh? You mean an outcome that only exists in my fake memories? Huh. No wonder what I got looks more like the musings of a madman than serious work. There's no way I can make anything out of it. We just don't have the time.
Uh-oh.
Look, I know it's not perfect, but I believe in you. Just think, they came up with this thing only because you existed. It's gotta mean something. Well, if you put it that way, I can
Lots of
try.
anxiety. Not shocking as to why he's getting lots of anxiety from that. I'd be pretty anxious too. Something's brought the technician down. I'm angry that the scientist doesn't respect my views on better food. I'm glad Jan has built a Rapidium Ark. He's pretty motivated, but he's getting, he's getting anxious. Two of them are glad I built it. One of them doesn't care. Okay. So... Oh, I see. There's something to repair here. And we have to research bridge anchors. I just read that. I kind of want to let these techs finish, but I'm worried about the sun suddenly coming in and murdering us. You know? Although expanding the base is not a bad thing, right? It just gets us more modules and more organics can be held. Yeah, let's let the base finish. We'll hold off on the suit. Go from there. Just kind of fix that. Probably have to get more base repairs. I wonder if those are easy to find on the map or... Oh, I see. They get pointed out like that. The technician has probably been handling them, but we kind of sent him to organics. So maybe we just reassign that. And do we need... I assume we need repair kits for all of them, right?
So, tough guy.
No, we can just do
Excited
it.
about not sleeping on the floor anymore?
I guess.
You guess.
Yes.
Calm down, man. It's just a bed.
Kind of funny to watch them talk and see their disagreements. Although some of those don't really have much of an effect, I've noticed.
Wait a minute. We need to talk.
Alrighty.
You also in a shitty mood?
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Might
you
give him the
wanted to
lava lamp
discuss
here.
something. Yeah. I want to know when you started being such a pushover. What? You heard
Yark?
me? I'm not blind. I can see the workload pile up. And you, eager to take new orders. Well, I'm not exactly in the best negotiating position. Using illegal technology to save my life, creating my altars, I'd better have a good justification for that. So they're threatening you. Even better. Like I said, I don't have much
Right.
choice. Maxwell's in charge here. Yeah, so was Dad. The man of the house. I thought you regretted not standing up to him. Looks like you didn't learn much. That's a little below the belt. All right. Sorry, this place is getting to me. All I'm saying is, we should do something just for ourselves.
I like this.
Something not work-related, not productive in any way. Like what? Well, there's a social room module available in this base. We could start with that. I bet it has a beer pong table.
Beer pong!
Yeah, see? A smile on your face. Let's build a place
That sounds
where
like
we
a
can
good
chill
idea to
out,
build.
play
Just
beer pong, and then
to ward off frustration.
we can talk more serious stuff.
Otherwise, I can see things
What do you say?
exploding eventually. Okay, maybe later.
Okay. It's on.
Do I need to give him the... You know what, I will.
Hey, I found this.
Why not? We
I
found it.
brought it on this mission, but
I know we already give him one
Thought that
thing, but I
maybe
don't know
it
if this
can
can be
mean
given to
something to you.
everyone.
my lava lamp?
Like, the duck we can only give to the scientist, it seems like.
Sure. It's one of a few cool keepsakes from our childhood. Yeah. Mom and I like to sit by it in the evening, talking and joking. It reminds me of that period when life was challenging, but also really fucking great.
There we go. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better now. Yeah, he's feeling okay. Still some frustration, insecurity, lots of gloom. He's not motivated, but... yeah, things are fine. So... don't really have a lot else we can do. We're kind of running out of room. I want to build that greenhouse so it can get better food. But I imagine it has its own costs. Oh, it uses Rapidium. Oh, it uses Rapidium. I see. Produces 5 organics per person a day. Ooh, per person a day. So right now we would make 20. And mush, if I remember correctly, mush is 5 organics, right? Yes, it is. So with the recycler built, you have an unlimited supply of mush. I don't want to think what we're making that out of. No, I will not be taking any further questions. We could probably take you out of the kitchen. Keep you on base maintenance, because we have 26 of those now. We don't really need it for a while. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Nothing's stopping me from building it except the fact that it adds more mass. Nothing's really stopping me beyond that except that it's absolutely massive, but we're going to expand the base anyway, so... Let's see what the greenhouse looks like. So it does take organics, that's not surprising. So you can make one raw food, it takes an hour. Or we can make a package of 10 that takes 16 hours. Oh, I see. So this takes more time, but it uses 50 organics to make 10, or 10 organics to make 1. So this is much... Ah, see, I see what it's putting down. I understand what it is putting down there. And if we assign you to it, we'll be able to make 8 at once. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the production aspect of the whole thing. Hey, there you are.
Hey, everything okay on your side? Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back?
Oh, I was worried about
my
this.
Life, I mean. Imagine there was a way. You could go back. What would be the first thing you'd do? That's a no-brainer. I'd check up on Lena. I'm worried to death about her. Why would you be worried? No, forget I said that.
That's
I'm
interesting.
Still a little confused, that's all. You miss her, don't you? Of course I do. Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that. It's brutal.
I bet.
I'll need more time to even start hoping to come to terms with it. Sure, take your time. But remember, you're needed here. Yeah. I'll do my best to find some sense in it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna live. We're gonna die. Oh, he has more to talk about, actually. Oh, the photo I found, right.
I found this.
So yeah, there are, each altar
I brought
has
it
like
on this
certain
mission,
things that
but
mean much to him.
thought that
Wow, the
maybe it
botanist
could
is a
mean
great
something to you
time. Great time to get then.
Oh, look at that photo. I'm surprised you took it. They told us to take things that bring back happy memories. I guess I hoped this memory would cheer me up in hard times. I remember the day this picture was taken. I already had a massive crush on Elena. Thanks, man. That's a lovely gift.
Hopefully that saves off some bad incidents. And there is a call. I do not want to answer this call because I'm worried that it's going to be a certain someone. It's Lucas, okay. Phew.
Lucas, what's up now? Kind of busy here.
I know. It's that I've only just learned.
I thought it was Lena.
The big news. You managed to build one. A Rapidium Ark. Man, congrats. That's really heavy stuff.
Literally.
Thanks for appreciating. I just need to get it back to Earth now.
Oh, yeah. And how are you doing now?
We already established that, didn't we? It's a total mess.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not that bad. Maxwell told me you got a scientist on board. And you're building a bridge. That's big progress, man. You're doing great.
Why do I get the feeling you want something from me?
Well, it's not that
They
I
only
want
call when they want something.
So?
So far.
I just thought, well, it really can make a difference if you bring back one arc, or, well, more. Since you already have the outpost in place, you know? All the infrastructure.
What's in it for you and your boss?
Oh, no, it's not like that. This is my initiative. I just think that... Look, we both work for a corporation, and it's only fair we're delivering the Rapidium to them. But it doesn't mean we can only feed the big fish, you know? We're all connected, in a way. Like, if there's pain in the little finger, the whole body feels it. That's just my personal opinion.
I see.
Let me guess. Your grandma used to say that?
No, actually, I read that somewhere.
And
How
what
funny.
difference will it make if I bring more, say 2 Rapidium Arks instead of 1, or even, I don't know, 5? There still won't be...
So is the amount that we're gonna build is 5, I'm
But
guessing?
there will be more for everyone. Independent startups, NGOs, research labs. There's this subsidy program that warrants a share for them in case of success. And even if it's only a small share for a small number of them, it's gonna mean one thing. Diversification, Mr. Dalsky.
I see.
That always serves people.
Okay,
Plus,
no promises, but
if
I'll
we
see
bring
what
back more, maybe it gives us more leverage.
It
Maybe.
really means a
I don't
lot to
know.
me.
I'm trying to think here, because technically we've done something really illegal.
Sure.
No problem. By the way, can you quit with that Mr. Dolsky crap? My name is Jan.
Oh. Okay, Jan. Yeah, cool. I'm Lucas, in case you wanna, you know.
I caught that. Lucas. No worries.
It's on the TV!
Sure. Yeah. Anyway,
That's gonna be so much
good
Rapidium.
luck with the Rapidium.
How much are we building?
Jan?
How many?
I'm L7 out.
I guess however many we want. Build a second. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess start with 1 at a time. Yeah. So many outposts now, so many tasks. Look at the manual. Yay. Okay. Anyway, enough distraction. We need to realize that this is not the bedroom anymore. I'm getting turned around. This is why I didn't want to move things around. I knew I was going to get turned around. I knew it was going to happen. So yeah, we're going to have to expand the mobile base in order to fit anything else on it. We're already hitting our capacity. The sun is still far away, though, so, like, we have plenty of... I don't want to say we have plenty of time, because I'm pretty sure the day I say that, we're doomed. But, let me check really quick on what we need. Blocks by tier limits. Ah, so I do have to expand the size of the the mobile base. Recycler needs minerals, so maybe we go get a couple of minerals. There's that mineral deposit we never finished, but the social room needs it too, so we might have to go mining for minerals. Beyond that, we have an argument to be made to get more metal. We'll probably need more metal to expand the base. So, we're going to leave... Yeah, we're gonna let base maintenance do base maintenance work because that needs to be done. We're gonna get 10 raw food today. In fact, let's add a second task for that, just so they're making progress on the next one. So everyone's kind of busy. We're gonna have to do the work ourselves beyond that point. Let's start, probably exploration-wise, get the shallow minerals that are there. Let's grab that and go from there. See if that's enough or not, and then, yeah. It said press 1 to open the illuminator, and I freaked out, and I just realized we missed a lot. I wonder how much of that I ran past and people realized that was Rapidium we could pick up, and I'm only now realizing it myself. Ah, well, at least we found it in the end before we left. There we are. Got some more. The fact that I can hit the 1 key to pull it up at any second is very nice. I do enjoy that. And yeah, so the answer to our question earlier, the beeping we were hearing was intentional. It's just that it was right underneath us. And that's why we couldn't see it. Which is honestly good. So we could destroy these, honestly. If we really wanted to, we could just wipe them out, but... we don't have the... oh, yeah, that's right. Well... I say I don't have the space for too much. Grab what we can. It's 10 each. So 30, okay. We could fight them, but unless there's minerals over here that we missed that are just lying around, there's not much we can get. So I'd rather kind of go over here and probably get the metals for the presumably for the upgrade that we're going to be doing pretty soon here. Going the wrong way again. We'll get that mobile base expanded. We'll get some more stuff. Thankfully, it's not taking too long to get anything done. The problem is just there's so much to be done. And I think we just spend the day gathering the metal. I know that we're going to need organics again soon too, but that's something we can kind of... Well, I was going to say it's something we can focus on, but to be honest, there's only so much time you have, and there's only so much you can gather per hour. Even with the upgrade we made, it still takes time. I would like to get the advanced outposts at some point, though. Being able to mine more per hour would be extremely effective. So we only get 8 every time we're working on that. Okay, the bridge anchors will be done by tomorrow. I probably want to get the organics, the ultra organics conversion, but that needs the refinery, so we can leave it for now. Oh, so that basically lets 2 people... Okay, I understand better what that means now. Probably get storage then. Although cheaper climbing would not go amiss. Let's quickly travel back. Because I've noticed harvesting the metal there, we're only getting about 8 each time. So it would be good to invest into that at some point. Oh, it takes minerals. Oh, but look at all the space we get. We get 2 more tiles in every direction, and 1 at the top. Oh, that's nice. That's a big chunk of room right there. But I mean, can I even build anything at this point? I don't think I have the room. Oh, the recycler is tiny. Never mind. And the social room can't be added. So the question is basically, do I want to start getting the recycling now, or can I wait? That's 30 minerals, and this is 40 minerals. So I have to start harvesting minerals too now. Okay. Okay. Let's do the recycler first, because we need both anyway. We'll get the recycler. Can I build more than 1? No, I can only build 1. Okay, that makes sense, but I had to ask anyway. We'll get the recycler now, so we're getting at least 20 organics per day. That's better than 0. And now I have to... now I have to think about getting minerals. Cool. We are about to run out of filters. We forgot about the filters, which require organics. Yep. Okay, let's focus on getting the filters done then. Or at least get one of them done so we're not worrying about tomorrow. I don't know when he's going to be done with the first set. This. Do the mush for now. Bridge anchor. Medium storage is something I want just so we can hold more.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
The workshop would be good to have him in, but we're actually struggling for resources. I'd rather he go do mining and grab some organics for us. The recycler's gonna get another 20. Oh, we can turn it on and off? I don't know why you would turn the recycler off, but that's cool. That's probably for something else that we don't have access to yet. And then, I'm sorry, we're going through a lot of menus here. I'm gonna need more pylons, and I'm gonna need another mining outpost, which means I need lots of metal. So actually, you're gonna go metal mining, even though you can't get a lot before the sun is done. Man, this is tough. I see, we've been using repair kits. That's just what we have right now. Yeah. We'll let him go get the metal. We'll just finish building that up. I guess we'll just get this done for now, so it's done. I see we now have a call. Yay. I can feel the stress beginning to build. Maybe we should get another altar. Maybe it's time to get another one.
Lucas, what is it now?
Hey, Jan. Sorry to bother you again, but there's this thing.
Is it about? Please don't say it's about the sun. Please don't say it's the
Other
sun.
than Rapidium?
Yes. Your wife. Ex-wife.
Lena? What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, someone from the board informed her about your status, and it's gotten a little nervy.
Oh,
you know she can't find out about the
no.
altars, right?
And why not? We can't keep this a secret forever.
Maybe. But we need to keep it a secret for now. Okay? Until we figure out how to handle it. Your ex-wife is asking around, and that's not safe, Jan. Can you just please tell her not to? You know, next time she calls.
Why do I get the feeling this is gonna end badly?
Why me? Can't you talk to her or Maxwell?
And? You think that wouldn't raise her doubts?
Right.
She should hear it from you.
You don't get it. I'd really love to do what you're asking, but Lena, she's a handful, stubborn, and I get lost in her crazy logic. Nah.
Oh, that sucks. Still, we definitely need to solve this problem. Hey, how about this? Listen.
Like
I
the
know it sounds
botanist.
crazy, but
Wow,
what if
I'm doing this way.
maybe
What?
there's an altar of yours out there who would know how to talk to her.
What? You mean?
Yeah. Someone, a you who knows how to handle her crazy logic.
Huh. Interesting.
Just give it a shot, Jan. We really
I thought we were gonna have a choice of just whether telling her or not,
It's
but
for your own good.
we'll see how this goes
You
instead.
guys seem to be worrying about my good a lot.
I hope you don't doubt that, Jan. I gotta go offline now. Best of luck. L7 out.
The good husband. Well, that's not hard to guess. We kind of already have him. But let's jump into the quantum computer really quick. We don't have the Rapidium to make another altar yet. But with the amount of work piling up, I'm starting to have second thoughts about the miner. I'm suddenly starting to think the miner is very helpful. Because of that 50% efficiency he gets while mining. Well, when mining metals specifically, something tells me we actually do need those. Oh, it got the technician. Oh well, that works. Oh, yeah, no. That's basically, we could ask all of them. But I already know who to ask.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about Lena. Huh? Which one? Your Lena or my Lena?
Both, really.
They're the same person. Oh, really? Let's see. One doesn't exist, and the other one doesn't know I exist.
Right.
You're the one she's thinking of when she hears Jan. So, please don't rub salt in that wound. I'm sorry to ruin the fantasy for you, but things got complicated between me and my Lena. We broke up. Wow. You're so cool about it.
Yeah.
Such irony. The only one of us who can really be with her doesn't care. I do care. And I was hoping you'd help me fix things. Okay, let's get one thing straight first. We had our ups and downs too, and it wasn't always easy, but it's all about setting your priorities. You want a relationship that lasts, put some effort in it. Show you're willing to make sacrifices. Most importantly, never, ever stop paying attention. I'm not afraid of hard work.
That's a start. So, next time she calls... What? You're in touch with her? Here? Yeah.
Anxiety.
Why else would I be asking? Okay, so,
Oh, boy.
you know what? If you really want my help, you should... Let me talk to her for you. What?
He's willing?
Yeah, that's a great plan. Can't you see? I can pretend to be you and, you know, investigate the situation. Investigate? Yeah, find out what the real problem between you two is, as an unbiased onlooker.
I think you're biased in a certain way.
Unbiased, huh? Oh, come on. You know this is a good idea.
I'm too curious to say no. I'm too curious.
All right,
I don't
then.
care if this backfires. I want to see
Here we
how
go.
this ends. I want to see how it
But
goes.
no mention of your real identity. Understood? Of course. I'm not stupid. And you need to tell her everything is fine, okay? Reassure her. Sure. Just let me know when she calls again. I'll be ready.
I'm pretty sure we get that call in the next 5 minutes. Yeah? No? Oh, okay. Let's probably pop back into bed then, because there's not much else we can do. There's technically some work we could do with the few hours we have left, but it's at half the speed, so it doesn't really go that well. The sun is far away. You keep saying that. I really wish I had a counter, because I'm having anxiety thinking at any moment it's going to tell me it's 5 days away and I have no resources. We are going to get 88 metals, though. Having them hard focus on the mining does help a bit, because then they do actually get a decent amount in. That's why I'm thinking of getting a 4th altar already, because then I can have 2 of them mining. And occasionally we need base maintenance done. I've noticed base maintenance isn't always needed, and it usually will notify us here in the base overview if anything needs to be done. We'll have him work on the metal for now, because we are going to need it. A lot of it. And so we already built... Where is the workshop? I know we already built the mining outpost. I need another set of pylons because the minerals are way too far. Yeah. There we go. And then the question is, do I want to get the altar now or do I want to wait again? It would be good to have another altar, but the downside is that's more people to worry about and manage and have fist fights with. Actually, assign the botanist to the kitchen next here because we could just add this, just make it infinite. Because I was going to say we could have him make 10 cooked meals, which isn't a lot in our current situation. It's very little, actually. Maybe we just have him do the next set of greenhouse stuff. We have no organics, so we'll just have him work on that for now. That is the one reason why I'm hesitant about making another altar, is that we are not going to have the resources for it in the long run. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if I can build one up here on the ledge and have it connect down to, like, right here and then just bounce it to there. That would be interesting. We can grab this Rapidium later whenever we... Oh! I thought I saw some Rapidium. Darn. Some, like, on-the-ground free Rapidium. I was wrong. All of our radiation is gone, though, after sitting in the base for a few days in between everything. So that's fantastic. Oh. Here we are. Really should look into those better pylons, too. Having more distance would be very efficient. Okay, we lose sight. Trying to get it as far as I can. I think right there, I think I can just barely get it down there. So let's get our illuminator out here, because we are around. Just to make sure that we'll be fine. Alright. Oh. Yes, it does work. Okay, it works better than I thought, actually. You know what? We actually still have 4 pylons left. We did not need to make a new set of pylons. Did we have 4? Yeah, this went better than I thought. We actually didn't need it. For this area, at least. That went a bit too well. I'm kind of shocked. So how much do we get from mining? 6. It's still 6. Okay, that's actually really good then.
We're out of resources. Should I go there instead?
Yeah! Awesome. Instant reassignment. Very nice. Trying to think how many minerals we need. Let's just harvest till we have 60. I know we can fast travel, but we'll probably need more. I bet you will need minerals for this too, won't we? Let's head back and talk to the scientists before we run out of days. The 88 metal we get will help. And do we have another research assigned, right? We do, medium storage. Much greater range than the standard pylon. That would be good for certain areas. There's just too many technologies to pick from. Oh, and we have already spent... So once you spend it to even start the queue, it is spent. You can't just take it back. So even though I remove it, I can't use that resource to research other things. That is good to know. So we do want to get this done as soon as possible. Wow, that's a lot of damage in a short amount of time. But we need the metals. Oh, I hit E instead of D. So yeah, we might want to think about getting the miner after all. I was thinking that I wouldn't need the miner that much, that we'd be fine on resources, but I'm starting to second guess a lot of things here. After seeing it all, I think we need the miner.
Did you manage to
He's
recreate
facing
the
away.
blueprints? Believe it or not.
Oh
I
no, I bugged it. I bugged it.
I knew you would. I can't say that didn't motivate me.
And it's on the left
I
side,
don't
not the
often
other
thank
right.
people, but thanks for believing.
Oh god, I'm so sorry that I bugged
Anyway,
this out. I didn't
now
mean to
it's
break
all
the
down to
game.
getting those anchors in place. You'll need a specific type of superconductive
Which needs
polymer
minerals?
to build them. More work. Great. I choose to be deaf to your sarcasm. So, where do I get these polymers from? They can be produced in a refinery.
Oh, damn it.
So you'll need to build one ASAP.
Of course I do.
Let me warn you, it's a time-consuming process, so you'd better step on it. But I believe in you. Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
I wish I could see his face when he said that. I can't believe I bugged it out like that. A new resource called polymers is required to build the bridge. Oh, god. And it needs organics. Cool. Man, yeah, we need another altar. I'm settled on it. We need another altar. We're using the last little bit of time we have to get another altar. We're gonna grab the miner because, yeah, we definitely need the miner. We need someone out here mining the whole time because we just need resources. And I imagine that's going to really be a pain for us afterwards. To just have yet more people to feed, which is going to put a strain on resources too. Although, if we assume that there's only 2 more qubit levels we can get based on the research tree, and therefore means we can only get 2 more altars, that means we can get the miner, and then we have 2 more choices out of the remaining 5 is what it would be, but you need certain ones to get to others. Okay, yeah. I think we need the miner. I think we do. Hard to believe you agreed, ending up in the mine like Dad. You're pretty sure he was behind that offer, but what can you do? Mom's medical bills are piling up. Besides, you're never gonna be like him. Technically, we don't need the miner, but that efficiency is too good to pass up. I think. I was actually not really gonna get the miner for a while, is my thought. But the sudden resource strain has changed my mind. Oh, good, an explosion. New awareness ready. That leaves us with 2 more potential alters. And I feel like we're gonna need the doctor or the guard at some point. That's a long life path. You hold back the tears when you took her to the hospital bed. You knew this was coming. Your health is tearing fast. Oh yeah, this is the same one that we've seen before with the technician. This shift seems endless. You close your eyes and pause for a moment. Funny, when you get home, you wish you were back at work again. But taking extra shifts is exhausting. If only there was anything to come back to. You squint, but the words don't make any sense to you. You promised to get an education, but this is pointless. You'll just make a fool of yourself at the entry exams. Taking that night shift was a stupid idea. Your head spins, you haven't eaten anything but chocolate bars since yesterday. Darn, that's one impressive blast. You take a deep breath. Maybe explosives is a path you should have gone down from the start. The pay is better. And the risk? Who cares? Finally, you're doing something useful in the mine. Something not everyone can. It comes at you suddenly. The heat. Unbearable. Crushing. And the pain. The damn pain in your arm. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. Is this the end? Oh, he's missing his right arm. You turn up the music. Does the singer always mumble like that? You can't make out the words. You stumble, trying to sit back down. Pills aren't working as they should. You need to wash them down with something. Good thing there's vodka. Stop wasting your life. That dude, your former foreman is insulting you. You'd hit him back if you could. You can't work because you lost your arm, not because you like to drink now and again. Everybody does. What the hell is he talking about? Man, that guy just doesn't give up. Mining in space, that's his newest idea? Disability program? No way. You ain't gonna be nobody's mascot out there. Wait, what's that he's saying? You're becoming like your old man? Get the hell out of here. You ain't nothing like Dad, so why can't you forget what that man said to you? He doesn't know anything about you. How hard you tried to keep that promise? That's exactly what Dad would say. Okay, maybe you could give it a go. But can you drop the booze and meds completely? It's happening. You must be mad to be doing this. A miner with no hand, with a history of substance abuse, going to space. This can't end well. Oh God, what have I brought onto this? Ah, I should have known better. I should have known better. Oh no. I need to build 4 bridge anchors. Okay. And there's the phone call. Man, this got real fast. Or very busy. Oh, I can choose to answer anyway? Oh, that's beautiful. I love that it lets you, like, go back on your promise in the end if you want to. That's great. It's like waiting at a doctor's office. Core memory created. I mean, sure. I'll take it. Can I talk to you? Yes, I can. How'd it go?
So, how did it go? Wow. It was something to hear her voice again. I can't thank you enough. But she was completely different with me than, well, with the real me, you know? Constantly on her toes, almost like we'd become strangers. It was so sad. Well, what did you talk about? She was disturbed by the fact we're struggling. I'm struggling to build a bridge, all of my own. Also, she was suspicious about the mining ops director. What's his name? Maxwell? Suspicious? Why? Well, she doesn't know a lot about him. How he got that job and all.
Uh-oh.
She said it's strange that he's keeping everything so hush-hush while I mean,
we're obviously having trouble to get out of here. And that he might be playing games to get all the credit for finding Rapidium at the cost of your safety.
I know, it's confusing.
Looks like you two had an honest talk. Almost. Oh yeah, of course, you didn't tell her about... No. She thought I was you. Hell, it was tough for me to lie to her. She seemed so distant. How the hell did you manage to fuck up such a good thing? Hey. What? You wanted my help, didn't you?
True.
And did you help? I tried. But there's one thing she's really touchy about. What's that? She can't understand why you went on this mission. It seems important to her. Why did you go?
And yeah, I feel like the answer really is that we did it for ourselves.
I just needed to go. Somewhere far away. Get away from it all. From, you know, everything. So I did it for myself, I guess. You're making it hard to help you.
But I'm being honest.
Can't you see that it's not the moment you signed the contract she's upset about? It's about what led to that moment. And I can't tell you what it was because we branched apart long before that. Yeah. And maybe that's the moment you should focus on. Think about where you took a different path and why. How's that gonna make her less angry at me? Once you put your finger on the problem, get back to me. We'll figure it out. Promise.
I am having fun with this, though. Learn how to get along with Lena and talk to the botanist. So I'm guessing you want me to... I know it says we can talk to the scientist. I'm guessing you want me to touch into this for a moment. Just so you know I've read into it. Because the part that we branch off at is over here, where we hold on, and we kind of force her to stay, even though she's got that opportunity lined up. And it just falls apart from there. Cheap. Good old Molly. Oh yeah, before I forget, I need to reassign the technician back to maintenance. Otherwise things will fall apart again.
I can't wait to try those veggies out.
Chips! He has chips!
Hey, so... how am I doing? According to your high standards? You want me to tell you? When you're successful, you know it. You don't have to run around asking people. Is success really all that matters to you? What else is there?
Wow, good questions. Very good questions. All very good questions. So, I guess we'll pick this one.
Love. Friendship. Bonding with fellow human beings. That's so naive. We are born alone and die alone. Lovers and friends are just a way to forget about that. Tell me, did you never even try to do something significant in your life? I remember being very motivated in the first years of my studies. Motivated and competitive. Yeah. So, when did you stop pushing? I didn't want my life to be just about work. So when I got a good business offer, I thought it would be a smart way to have the cake and eat it. The beginning of a downfall. Why did you stay at the university? Because of a scholarship I didn't get. Wait, you mean the one we had in our pocket? But lost in the final round, yes. Oh yeah, I took that hard. So did I. But it motivated me. I stayed to have a go at that scholarship next year, and I succeeded.
See, these are all like good response options. Each one kind of feels like it's its own response. Almost like, how would you respond? With an alternative version of you who stayed and was successful at a different cost. Granted, getting a scholarship is great, especially if the university costs these days in a lot of places.
Wish I'd done the same. Of course. But then, you wouldn't be you anymore, would you? You'd be me. By the way, it's totally understandable if you prefer that. It's simple, Jan.
I'm successful because I'm the version of you that doesn't get discouraged by failure. Imagine what I could achieve in your role here.
Rebellion. Stop talking like an old, like a rogue AI.
I'm pretty sure I can be just as efficient. We'll see about that.
We'll see about that. I can talk to the botanist now, wherever he is. All the way in the dorm. Hey, I know you're gonna sleep because it's almost 10 p.m. local time, but I'm in the wrong room, aren't I? Cool place, though. Glad to see we actually have food.
Let's talk about Lena again.
We're getting
Always.
so much out of this one
Did you
video,
think it through?
but we're not getting through Act 1.
Yes. I have a theory I'd like to share. Hit me.
And then you have to choose.
It all started when I convinced her not to move abroad. Oh, interesting. I remember that moment. Is this where we branched apart? Yeah. That decision defined us. Wow. But it wasn't just about moving, was it? I remember it well. It was a very specific feeling. I was jealous of her career. Jealous? Please. We always wanted her to be
Oh, that was the wrong
successful.
response. I thought it was
It
just
was
jealousy.
never about her. I was afraid of the unknown, living in a strange land. Fear? No. We moved to college. We could have moved anywhere. Going away wasn't the
I
problem.
feel like that shouldn't have been a
It was
plus.
something else, and you know it. Sadness. Selling the house.
I probably
our
should have
house.
reread all of that and we could have
Made me
gotten it in
sad.
one go there, but the
The
fact
house?
the second one actually knocked
Yeah.
it down was funny. I don't think it's meant to
Took
do that.
so much effort to prove that we could give her a good life, and now the thought of
But
having
this
to
shows
start
how
all
important it
over
is to
again,
read those dialogues and to go back.
it felt like I would be losing something I worked so hard to achieve. So, you convinced her to stay. Yeah. And you agreed to go. Right. What happened after?
Shoot. Yeah, so I want to put a pin here really quickly. This shows why it's really important to reread the memories in the quantum computer. And I actually like it because it makes the memories there. It's not just showing you a bit of story, a bit of background, and that's it. It's actually important information that you will have to go back to from time to time for each alter's life path and story arcs. Which means I'm probably going to butcher this one really badly here because I don't fully remember it. You people can go back and read it anytime you want just by finding it in the video. I have to guess my butt off now. Ugh.
She held a grudge, I guess. You mean she changed? I guess we both did. She wasn't happy, and I kept trying to make it up to her, taking extra jobs, not being fussy about late hours. But you grew further and further
Oh.
apart. Yeah. Suddenly I
Guess
realized
I got
we
it.
don't talk anymore. Okay. I think I've heard enough. Really?
Yeah, the negative came up, but it makes sense.
Can't you see
You would be
the
happy about
panic?
that happening.
You're always trying to prove something, be in control, build a big house, work overtime, go to friggin' space if nothing else works. Instead of just taking the passenger seat sometimes. Letting go and just enjoying the ride. You want me to enjoy the ride. Now,
It's a pretty
all I'm
unique
saying
ride.
is you can try to trust her a little more. You're right. How can I change
Let's
that?
just go with it, even if
Think
it's a
about
bad
it.
idea.
When was the last time you asked her for something? Huh? She's a biotechnician, for crying out loud, and here we are struggling with those polymers. I bet she could tell us how to do it better. All you need to do is ask. Tell her you need her help. For once, rely on someone else other than yourself.
Ooh. So
I-
something tells me this is going to give us
I
an
can try,
alternative
I
or more
guess.
efficient way to make
Good.
the polymers. We probably
Good.
still need the
You won't
refinery
regret
though. Oh, what? You've learned reliance. There's only so much you can do yourself. The botanist taught you that there's nothing wrong with letting someone else be in control from time to time. Lessons learned. What is this? Interesting. Does this carry over? What does this do for us? I'm very confused. I'm curious, but I'm confused. It seems like it's something important. Because they called it a skill, right? Or no, a lesson. Yeah. I guess we'll find out. We're just gonna jump down the rabbit hole.
Jan?
Hi, Elena.
It's good to hear you. I was a bit out of line last time we spoke. It was harsh in your situation. Is everything okay?
Oh! So we could say this, but because we have the reliance lesson... Oh!
I think I am going to need you.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious, I'm interested.
Remember when I told you I was building a bridge?
Right. That sounded very unsettling.
And I need to get my hands on a lot of superconductive polymers in a very short time. Truth is, I don't know shit about what I'm doing, and I thought, well, since this is kind of your thing, maybe you'd have some idea how to speed it up?
Superconductive polymers. Right. Have you thought of... I mean, since you brought this to me, I suppose you have access to organic matter of some kind.
We do? Yeah, I can say no.
Okay. How about a place you can grow plants in?
I do.
Do you have anything like that?
Yeah, I have a greenhouse.
Great. Well, good news is...
So I won't need the refinery.
Polymers by processing organics.
But?
I can send you detailed instructions, but honestly, I'm worried that gathering resources and operating a greenhouse might be a little too much for one person.
Yeah. Well, I know, but why don't I give it a try?
Sure. It's just... I could have helped you so much earlier, and you'd have more time.
I know.
It's really starting to bug me how mining ops are not going by the book about this. It's outrageous. I think I have to say something.
Abort, abort. Oh god, what do I say? Oh no. Look, I'm gonna jump the shark here. The botanist told us to give her some trust, so you know what? We're just gonna go down this path. I'm enjoying it.
Sure. Give him hell.
Well, I'm gonna have to deploy some level.
I feel like this is not a good idea. I feel like Lena's gonna get hurt now.
Still.
But
I'm glad you reached out, Jan.
the botanist told us to give her
Okay,
trust,
okay.
so we'll just jump with it.
Yeah. Bye.
We'll just jump with it and we'll see what happens. Growing polymers. You can now grow them in the greenhouse module. What does that look like? 10 organics and 10 rapidium. 2 hours, 15 minutes makes 10 polymers. And we need 20 per anchor. We need 80, so that's going to take some time. We need a lot of organics. I think we're down to our last filter, so we're fine for tonight, but after that it's a problem. Yeah. Greenhouse, does it have anything queued up? It does. It has some raw food it's making. The cooked meals. So we're gonna have a bit of an organics issue, I guess. Alright, well, we will figure that out. Trying to use the little panels up there. Oh, less burden. I don't know what happened down there, but I guess the altars are getting along. Actually, we could take a guess. Scientist and botanist? Oh, they're all glad that I asked Lena for help. I guess because they gave us an option that we otherwise don't have. That's cool that they all liked it, though. I thought it would just be the botanist and maybe the technician, but I'll take all of it. I guess the scientist is happy to have something else to use. A new altar is ready. Oh, right, yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare. Alright, well, time to wake him up. We do need a miner, after all. It said he's better at metal, though, like, specifically metal, so that's probably where we'll use him.
Hey, man.
Oh, he's gonna freak out because he suddenly has his arm back. That's gonna be so weird.
Alright. Hell no. Feel like I'm fucking dying.
And then, of course, the substance abuse. Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a kick.
Oh, shit. That's it then. I'm dead already.
Not yet, brother, not yet.
Damn it. Yet another disappointment.
Yep, it's to be
You're
expected.
on strong sedatives.
Mm-hmm. This is one strange dream.
Why don't we give you a mental checkup first, okay?
Yeah. That's what they always say before they break the bad news to you.
He's not wrong.
Shoot. What's your name?
My name is Jan Dolsky, but I'm seeing fucking double. You should worry about that.
True, we should worry.
We'll get there. Just fill me in on your role on this mission.
Well, I used to be a miner, but then I lost my hand in an accident. Hey, wait a
Yep,
minute.
there it is.
What the fuck is this? My fucking arm. It's there again. Okay, I'm done with your little survey. Tell me what's going on. What have you done to my body?
Here we go.
I fixed it for you.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Jan Dolsky. I got stranded on a desolate planet where I found Rapidium, so I used it to make you my copy.
What the fuck did you drug me with, man? Oh, this is insane. What a trip.
It's not a trip. It's reality. Your new reality.
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, Mr. Dolsky, would you be kind enough to tell me why your body's so damn intact? Because if you really are who you claim to be, both of us should be short an arm.
That's smart. We're not exact copies. We only share the same DNA. Our minds and memories are different.
Okay. I knew it was a fucking mistake the moment I signed up for this goddamn mission. Oh, man. You want to know what's most cruel about what you did?
Getting your arm back?
I don't know. Tell me.
Keeping all that shit I went through in my head. Now that, my brother, is cruelty.
Look, you obviously had a complicated life, so
I'm
why
gonna need
don't
that
we
social
try
room
to
really
look at it
soon.
now?
I need so much, oh my goodness.
To whatever this journey brings for us.
Oh, no, thanks, man. I've had my share of surprises.
I think it was negative no matter
In
what
that
there.
case, why don't you just kick back and take some time to get used to your new self? Go through the mission logs. They should clear a lot of things up for you.
Okay.
Well, we'll see how long that lasts. Can I talk to you already? I think I saw the symbol. No, okay, that was an error. The miner is born. The miner is going to be immediately assigned to go get metal. He'll get 120 metal. Oh, what about organics? Is it 140? Oh, so it's not just metal. Okay, I must have misread it then. We'll check that in a minute. It's anything you set him to. Okay, that being short makes sense. So we could send him out there right now, and he'll get 140 organics, because we're going to need organics to move the base, we're going to need it for food, we're going to need it for polymer. We technically need metal for expanding the base, but I can work on that if he goes for the polymer. So that will work. The technician can stay and fix up the base now, so that's going to help a lot. We could do the expansion. Yeah, let's do it. We should, at this point, we need to do it. Look at all that new space. We can hold even more organics now. We can build another Rapidium Ark. We have nothing else. We couldn't have built the social room because we didn't have a room. Now we do. And, oh, we're going to need to build another dorm if we want to get anyone else. Because that's for 4 people, not accounting us. We're at 5 people now. It also means we get 25 organics a day by default. So I think the social room is up next, which is metals and minerals. We could work on that ourselves, and we might be able to get that today. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Today is in this day, day 16. What about the radiation filters? Are we still good for 1 for the day? Trying to see. We do have 1 still. We still have 1 in storage, so we're good for today if we don't build it, but we need to think about that, like, seriously consider it. So let's just grab the bare minimum number of minerals we need. Good thing we took the time to get the research to make our mining speed faster. Then we grab the metals. I think we're gonna grab a second set.
Nothing more to do. Should I move there?
He wants to move to the kitchen, but I actually need to set up the polymer production. I need Rapidium. Right. We need Rapidium for that. Okay. Yeah, let's have him do what he asked to do. Send him there for now so he can make more meals while we grab the Rapidium. Oh, that's so convenient to be able to do that, though. And we are gonna have to grow a lot of that, because this is, what, 10? We're gonna need way more Rapidium. But we can have the miner get more Rapidium the next day. We'll let him finish the raw food and then move him elsewhere. Grab what Rapidium we can.
We're out of resources. Should I go there instead?
Yes, I love that self-reassignment. From now on, you'll always wear it when leaving the base. Cool. And that means we have no research slots left, so it is time to assign research. Olives to organics conversion might be worth looking into. Enriched metals might be something to get into soon. We might want a gym at some point. That would probably make them happy. For now, let's get the hub pylon, and then if we have time, probably the illuminator tech. Yeah. Yeah, longer range would go well.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Oh boy, here we go. Alright.
I miss Lena so much. I never quite figured out the whole
I
relationship.
like listening to these.
What's your secret? Talking and listening. Obvious, I know, but I've seen so many marriages fall apart because people forgot about the importance of honest conversation.
This is fun to listen to.
Yep, I think I'll pass. There's so much stuff you need to take on X. Oh, that
I'm tired.
second job.
What would you like to talk about, scientist?
Hey, something you wanted to discuss with me? Remember our little chat about success?
Is this a good
Yeah.
thing?
What about it? I wanted to suggest we push harder.
Okay.
Tell me, crunch hours, clean and simple. A lot of productivity is wasted on socializing, binge watching a series for the 100th time, or just pointless moping about. People can work till they drop, you know. It's been done before in emergency situations. Won't everyone hate me for it? Of course they will. But if you want to achieve things, you need to learn to push people and stop caring about what everyone thinks, like a teenager on prom night. Still, it doesn't sound like something I could keep up forever. No, but even doing it at small intervals can drastically speed up the completion of crucial tasks. Okay?
I
Why
think we
not?
could try it for one day for
I might
mining
just try it out.
operations.
Excellent. Just don't wait until they get used to procrastinating too much.
Productivity boost. Oh, so they would become 12-hour shifts. Oh, but wouldn't that mean you'd end up working outside? Because the standard is 921, but it adds 3 more hours there. But that looks like you're working outside hours. Although we just ended here. Okay, we could try that tomorrow just to speed up tasks. Yeah. Yeah, that's something we could look into to speed it up. I see that's always... Oh, he always does a 12-hour shift, I see. Or he's now doing a 12-hour shift. Wait, is he smiling? He's calm, relaxed, and enthusiastic. Oh, is he, like, willingly doing a 12-hour shift? We'll have to keep an eye on that, because I don't quite remember. I don't quite remember. Yeah, we'll get 2 radiation filters queued up. We have a filter for tonight. Should be installed here. Yep. After that, it's done. Sun is still far away. Yay! That means we made a good distance, I guess. The doggo says hello. Metal. Right. We'll try the crunch shifter today. That does squeeze... Oh, see, now he's doing a 9-hour shift, and... He's smiling, but he's not, like, doing the actual smile that was here. So, yeah, if they're happy enough, they'll just work it fine. Oh, look at that. And maintenance technician Yan here is not happy, so he's only doing 7 hours. He's clearly sad. Lots of gloom. And I'm guessing we have the optional task to run a shift like this. Announce crunch. And yeah, so we'll do it once and go from there. Maintain crunch. Okay, we'll do it for 2 days and go from there, I guess. In that case, since he is a bit sad, let's finish a place to rest. So we'll grab the metal that we need for that.
I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
We are low, yes. I mean, he's not wrong. Those need to be finished today or we're gonna have a problem. Okay, that's what I was worried about, is that my design, I might be just a space short. I have an idea. Not a great idea, but it is an idea. I can move this up here. I can't really move all these though, can I? Yeah, that would detach an awful lot of it. That is a slight issue. We have more room, though. I could put the Ark there. That's just enough room for the social room. There we go. Alright, we can do movie watching and beer pong now. Takes an hour, it says, so that's gonna be an hour work the technician doesn't do, but he's clearly sad. We need to finish his quest. He's an advanced player. You win the game, the altar will be motivated. If you lose or skip it, he will have fun. Okay. Okay, see, if I hold it too much, it's an instant miss. So we're learning, He'll probably beat us here, but this is gonna be interesting. I've never actually played this game. Cool.
I got
Alright. I'm starting to understand it. We gotta... Oh, and they take a drink. That's how it... Okay, I understand.
Here we go.
Alright, this isn't too bad. And I'm guessing the game goes until all of someone's cups are gone. Oh, and oh no, as more of them are drunk, you get less accurate. I just noticed it wobbling, so it gets harder as time goes on. Uh-oh. Since he's an advanced player, he's gonna score fairly often, but occasionally miss. Okay. Ah, this is fun. I like this little mini game. And here comes the difficulty spike. Or not. I guess because he's drank 4 now. Yeah, there we go. It's a simple mini game, but I like it. It's fun. Even though it takes up an hour of time that could be used mining for 8 metals.
Kidding me?
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that... Let me... Got it. Yeah! We won our first game of Beer Pong. I'll have to play this again sometime.
Not bad, man. Thanks for the game. Yeah, you're not as bad as I thought.
That'll
Maybe there's still potential.
knock down some of his gloom.
You really need to stop doing everything people want from you. Don't tell me you still can't get over that Rapidium Ark. I'm telling you, I had no choice. Maybe that time you didn't. Most of the time, you do. I asked you for a dormitory, you built it. I asked you for a place to have fun, and here we are. Are you telling me I should have ignored you? No, man. No, I'm glad you didn't. Just saying people are gonna want things from you. All the time. Just like that Maxwell guy and whoever else from Earth. You gotta learn how to say no sometimes. Because you'll never please everybody.
He's not
You
wrong.
can forget about yourself. Like with Dad? Yeah, sort of. Guess you're right.
I like the technician.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Oh! Yay! Sometimes you just have to say no or make a point without dwelling on the subject for too long. The technician has taught you how to make sure others won't walk over you. Sweet.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Sure. Wait, you're done in... Hang on. It's a lot of polymer. And I need the whatever Rapidium he gets from there. 25 cycler. Oh yeah, look at that. Now the technician is happy. He went all the way from... He's kind of feeling sad to... Yeah, wow, his gloom is gone. It's just, boom, gone. I assume making them work these long shifts is going to slowly hurt them, but yeah, it looks like... Yeah, maybe I should do the beer pong with them more often if it makes them motivated to work a lot. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm too far down. I'm trying to find the airlock. Because we're going to need metal for the bridge placements. I believe it's metal, right? I have to check. There's too many items. 20 metal. Yeah, we need metal, but... Before I do anything else, I should make certain... Oh, the botanist's hand. That's right. I need trees. Right, he just got here and I'm gonna tell him to go back to the greenhouse. Because he's better at the greenhouse. He does it in half the time. He's 100% more efficient. We'll just make the one radiation filter that we need for tonight. And then we'll just make sure it's in there, because I don't think it'll assign it automatically. Magnetic storm? What? Oh, dear.
Shit. What the hell was that?
Well, things... Oh, shoot. It automatically unassigned him too because of the situation. Okay, in that case... Well, I mean, having you work there wouldn't matter. Having you...
Damn it. We don't have enough radiation filters.
Working long hours during this time does not affect their mood negatively. Let's see. And I can only make one more radiation filter. This is a problem. Maybe I can scrounge some up. I didn't even know magnetic storms were a thing. I could rebuild this later. Yeah. Dang, I did not expect this. So we're kind of stuck until it's done. Okay. In that case, is anyone up for beer pong? As soon as I find where the dorm, social room's all the way up here, isn't it? Yeah. Because I figure if they're already making a lot of that stuff, the miners in the workshop, research, right, if I make any of them leave that, they're not working for the hour. We're really stuck, aren't we? Signal lost. I guess we'll just work on this then. Oh, jeez.
Command room's down. What next?
Jan, did you notice we're running out of repair kits?
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Actually, we've kind of run out of repair kits. Oh, isn't this exciting? I guess I could go out there despite the magnetic storm, but man, we're losing a whole day due to this. I really need to stock up on metal then. Oh good, the pylon's done. I'm sure that will save us. Alrighty. We did get the radiation resistance. Maybe we'd be fine. You know what? I'm morbidly curious, unless it won't let me go outside. Oh, it will. Cool. Good to know. And we are gaining radiation as to be expected. So we probably could have gone out anyway and worked. Oh yeah, this is not bad. And I assume the reason why it's not bad is because we got the upgraded suit. So it takes longer for the radiation to build up. Ugh. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Total filter drain time 70 hours, 18 minutes. It sounds like it'll outlast the storm at least, but after that we're kind of on our own. That's with everything we've made. This is exciting, isn't it? Nothing queued. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so he's working on that. We're fine. I think we could just head to bed at this point. It'll be fine. We'll wake up to a fully intact base, but we did just miss out on a ton of potential resources. And we need 20 more polymer. Survived the magnetic storm. Yay! The sun is getting closer. Increased planet activity. Night radiation starts earlier. Oh. Yay! Difficulty!
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing.
A thing?
It's over. How are you? You wanted to talk? Yeah, the magnetic storm. Quite a ride, huh?
Yep.
Tell me about it. Glad we're out of it.
That came on us so suddenly, too. We had no warning.
Hope is the mother of fools.
Oh, no.
If you ask me, it looks like recurring magnetic storms might be a thing around here. We should think about how to prepare in case another one hits us. Any ideas? Actually, yes. Tell me.
Battery
Well, it's
60%.
pretty obvious that during emergencies, the base relies heavily on existing supplies, right?
Yep.
Right? That means we could use a smarter way to manage our production, to make sure we have a stable backup of all the crucial stuff. That would be nice. Well, listen to this. I found something in the manuals.
Oh, that's
A
something we
procedure
did, but like in
we could
only
set
the
up. It's
indefinite
called
version.
Uphold production. It lets you choose any item you want to produce. Let's say a radiation filter, and establish the amount of it you always want to have at the ready. Whenever you have less items on stock than you need, new ones will be
How
queued for
convenient.
production automatically. Just like that. Huh. That sounds like it could spare us a lot of micromanagement.
I think it's something we could already do, and I just
Exactly.
wasn't using it right.
Try it
Aside
out.
from the indefinite one.
Maybe we won't die because someone forgot to make mush.
So he kind of glances to the camera over there for a moment. Let's actually give it a better try here. Uphold one. Yeah, there we go. That way we always have one. Probably uphold. Drag the change order. So you can make it infinite or just tell it to hold one. I don't know how to make it hold more than one because it just says set up. Oh, I see. Just keep clicking. We always want 3 then. Repair kit will be up. So we need 20 more polymer, which means we need 6 Rapidium, which we can get. So let's have our mining altar get a bunch of metal. Have him just go out and grab a ton of metal. I know we don't have the storage because we kind of burned our storage into a fiery pit, but that's just what we need. That's just what we need right now. Oh, it starts sooner now. That is unfortunate. Grab just the Rapidium that we need for now. Although I think we need Rapidium for greenhouse production, right? No, just organics. Okay. That is something we could start grabbing next, is some of the organics. While we're waiting on other stuff to finish. Well, actually, no. They said new resources had appeared on the map, but I wonder if that's just, like, everywhere, or if it's regenerated deposits. Ooh, lovely view. Of lava. It might be worth exploring around a little to see if we can't find anything, though. Not that I think we will. I think it's better to stick with what we need for the moment. Kind of go from there.
Hold on. Should I take care of this now?
Yeah. Well, they all got happier because we survived the magnetic storm, so that's useful. But yeah, I think have him harvest all the metals there. I just want to grab... Oh no, he's on shift now. He's auto-working it. It just kind of didn't make him exist. Well, while he does that, I know it's kind of dragging things out a little, but I need to look at what medium storage looks like now that we have the research done for it. It does take 10 minerals. Better space volume ratio. Well, that's good. But it takes more metal than we have, so we're gonna have to get the metal first. It's gonna be 30. Alright. Trying to see if there's anything I can sell real quick and then just build back again. Technically, I could do that to the dorm. Not enough storage space. So we have 15 storage, and I need 14 metal. So I'm just kind of stuck waiting then, it looks like. Selling that storage there was not the best thing in the world, but we kind of had to do it. We didn't really have a lot of options beyond that, I feel like.
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
That we are. We're kind of just waiting for him to bring in that last haul there, and I'm trying to think, what can we do to waste time for an hour? Everyone's in the middle of work. There's not a whole lot we can do except wait. I have an idea. Honestly, we could just run around a bit and explore. I don't think there are actually new resources for us to find. But the game claimed it, so you never know. Maybe something replenished. Maybe. Probably in the more dangerous areas. That's where I would expect it. Oh, I'm running into the wall again. Oh, that's a long fall for lava. Oh, we could pseudo mine. We could make a part of the process done. But not actually finish it. Ah, Luminor range 1. Sweet. Magnetic storm analysis? Yes, that would be fantastic. If we can predict when the magnetic storms are going to hit, that would help a lot. That would help a lot.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Minerals outpost? No. How much longer do you have on that one? No storage space. Oh. He's not working at all because we have no storage space. That's a problem then. Do that. There we go. So he wasn't even working. Oh yeah, because we have 7. Jeez. Okay. So let's maybe do this. Then that does kind of mess it up, though. Oh, right. So we're going to start falling really behind suddenly. Okay, I'm just going to take an executive action here. We're just going to sell something. Except I can't do that because we have no storage. Yay! Oh, I know what I can shut off, maybe. Who would have thought selling a little bit of storage space would make things so difficult? Work on this ourselves for now. See if that does anything to open it.
Should I take care of this now?
There we go. That opened up storage space. So that way he can at least start getting the mining done, and I guess we'll just go out and pop this up. So the first one's done, and we only need 3 more. Yeah, maybe don't sell the storage. Just take the hit from the radiation. Yeah, whenever you're in the magnetic storm. That looks like it would go way better then. Oh. Oh, nope, don't touch it. We need metal. Almost messed myself up here. There we go. First to 4. Yeah, what a way to mess myself up so badly. Oh yeah, so it did spawn more resources. Look at that, there's like little bits of metal to find now. So those organics are new too. It's not much, but we don't have to wait for him to get it done now. We can build that storage space and get right back to what we were doing, but between this and the magnetic storm, we've lost almost a day and a half's worth of progress, I'd say. But that's poor. Oh, wrong room. That is poor planning. And I know we want the medium storage, but we just need more storage right now, which means we just have to build whatever it takes to get it done. He can get another 80 before he has to come in. Oh, he'll take radiation for an hour though. But I guess that's just how it is. 50 polymer. He's making the last stack of polymer that we need, so that's gonna be all the polymer done. Okay, let's go get the organics then. Do we have a radiation filter? We have one. We have exactly one. Okay. In fact, do need these now that we can actually hold a lot. So we'll grab 36 minerals as well. I guess they could have had. I just realized they could have had them work organics the whole time.
I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Active range of 7 days. Okay. Always visible in your HUD. We have 6 days till the next
There's
one.
nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
All right. Okay, so we've got a call and everything else, and I am realizing the miner could have been on the organics the whole time while we were doing that, because organics has its own storage area, and I'm still not used to that because the demo had it stored with everything else. Lucas, you're upset, aren't you?
What's up?
I thought I'd check up on you. How's that bridge going?
All good.
I've got one down. We're actually
under
getting pretty
control.
close to having it done.
Why do you ask?
Well, I just wanted to tell you again how important what you're doing is. You know, collecting Rapidium. In case you forgot, which would be totally understandable. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want you to feel pressured. You don't have to worry about it now if you've got more important things on your list. Just, don't forget about it completely, okay?
Right.
Keep it in the back of your head, please, for when you're less busy.
Okay, Lucas.
The game trying to knock me on the head and remind me. Trying to remind me of so many things. There's so much to do, and that's good. There should be a lot to do. If there wasn't, that would be a problem, in my opinion. Okay, here's the radiation. Time to get out. Our altar cells are going to be out there for an hour, though, but I think that'll be okay. We're not going to keep them out there that often, that long. Let's actually decrease that to 2 until the storm. Now that I know when the storms are going to hit, it's easier, and I'm going to have that second slot of base maintenance open, so when we start getting whacked by the storm, we have more than one way to actually deal with it instead of being forced to just take the whole thing. Yeah, that'll do. And... right, you're working on that, okay. Those are done. We do need the bridge anchors. I can actually queue up the other 3 anchors right now, and then we'll be done with that. We do need to think about gathering that Rapidium then. I think the sun is going to start having a countdown timer, so I think we're nearing the end of this section. Maybe we can get the second arc. We will see. Scientist wants to talk. Ooh, this is fun. Honestly, I think the pressure is good so far, because it feels like if I didn't get the altars to the number that I have them at, I'd have a problem, resource-wise.
You wanted to talk?
Yes, I managed to come up with a satisfactory magnetic storm prediction system.
Yay!
We'll be ready for the next one when it comes. If it comes.
Great. I feel safer already.
But that's not all.
Oh?
While analyzing the nature of this phenomenon, I discovered something very curious. You do know how dangerous it is to be outside the base during a magnetic storm, right?
Right. It's like being in a microwave.
I do now. The radiation levels go crazy. It could be lethal.
Well, it might be hazardous to health, but if you're a risk taker, it could also be worthwhile.
What do you mean?
I've been performing some observations, and it seems that the energy of the magnetic storm stimulates certain resource deposits to be more active and productive.
As in, we could use these.
2 types of deposits, to be precise. Organics and Rapidium. In practical
no,
terms,
not
these can be
Rapidium.
mined much more efficiently during a storm. Isn't it fascinating, Jan? Those resources are in tune with the magnetic field somehow. It's like a mysterious, unheard-of ecosystem.
I would say we need to make use of it.
Absolutely.
We just have to be
We need to
careful.
make use of that discovery.
Maybe get an infirmary set up.
Of course, feel free. As long as you don't send me out there.
Of course. The miner's willing to talk, but he's still out there for another 14 minutes. Fill the uphold threshold. Second Rapidium Ark. We're kind of just waiting for them to come back in. Yeah, those bridge anchors will take time, but we could have someone finish it now. There's the technician.
Long day, huh?
There's the miner. So I assume he wants to talk now that he's gotten some
Hi
time.
there. You doing all right? I don't know. All right, I guess, but still trying to find sense in this plot twist.
You're dealing with it really well.
I don't know which one to say there. I think it
Great
doesn't
job.
matter. Maybe it does.
Long time since I heard those 2 words put together. But yeah, focusing on the work helps me keep my demons at bay.
That's the spirit. Work is the best cure for all the problems. Don't hold back.
Damn, I just hope I don't fuck everything up again. That would really be my luck. Always the useless loser.
You're anything but useless. We really need your mining skills here.
Wow. That's new. But is it really me you need? I mean, with this change, am I still the same?
That's hard to
person I
say.
was?
Is he? Oh, I don't want to say his past isn't real.
Relax. You're still the same dude, but you have both arms now. You're healed.
Doesn't feel that simple.
Don't worry about it too much.
No. I'll try.
You'll try. Oh, is it? It's saying the miner wants to talk again. I wouldn't be surprised given how much time has passed. I wonder if upgrading the suits helps us. Oh, I can give him 2 things. I may as well then.
Hey,
Because he's
I
pretty
found
anxious.
this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it
Because
could
I've
be
noticed
something
the other
you too.
altars aren't being prompted for that
Is
stuff.
that
We found that a while
The
ago.
ball from the Titan Tigers game?
That's right. I knew you'd be excited. Yeah. So many good memories linked to this one.
Yeah. They scored the last goal of the season with that ball, after everyone wrote them off. Maybe it's a sign that we can make it as well. Thanks.
Yeah, we can pick up his mood a little. Give him the calendar
Hey,
too.
I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Seriously? I can't believe you kept that old calendar.
Yeah, well, I still like to fantasize about owning one of those cars.
Yeah. Yeah. And escaping my shitty life. Hard times, simple fantasies. Thanks. It won't collect dust.
Ah, there we go. That should keep the miner on a good spirits. And they get 1 negative pip for working longer hours than necessary, but they get 2 for surviving the storm. Yeah, so, yeah, this should be fine this time. We do need to think about food again, though. We'll have the mush, but I don't want to keep feeding them the better food if I can help it. Our storage is also nearing capacity again already. That Rapidium is going to be a problem. The sun is approaching! Yay! I don't like the sun. I really don't. Let's turn this off for now. Don't need the technician on minerals. I would rather have him work the workshop. You can work the greenhouse. I don't have the organics, though. I need organics, actually. So maybe we send the botanist to the organics outpost? Yeah, that'll get us the organics we need. I forgot to turn the recycler back on, so we'll do that now. And the tech... Oh, I signed the wrong person here. There we go. So we need lots of metal. We need lots of Rapidium, too. But what I want to do first...
John, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Oh, did that not... Hang on, let me reload. Yes, let me reload really quickly. Yes, and it is July 9th, as you may have just seen the date there. I thought the mission succeeded. Maintain crunch for 2 days. Oh! It didn't count yet. Okay, never mind. I turned it off because I thought it was done, but I must have miscounted by a day. I'm so sorry about that. That's my bad. The game does save whenever you sleep, and that's the only time it saves. But it has like about 9 or 10 save slots, so it's not that bad. I'm trying to avoid doing those reloads whenever possible, but it is definitely one of those circumstances where I thought we were done and I was a day off, so we'll just deal with it for one more day. That was my bad for misreading. Yeah, so we need to get some metals from medium storage. We'll build this. That's going to add a lot more weight and journey size, but another 300 storage is exactly what we need.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Oh, you know what? It's actually good I saved. I wasn't wrong, but look, now it's changed to talk to the scientist, and I haven't failed the task this time.
Got everything you need out there? Drills and...
So it was just timing was the issue. Timing was the issue.
We completed the crunch.
It's a good thing I reloaded then.
Congratulations. And what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
It was totally worth it. You're learning fast. Good. But there's more to this lesson than just the ability to push your team to their limits. What's that? You learned that sometimes achieving a goal requires being hard-headed. It can mean brutal methods, but it brings results. Huh. Thanks.
Pragmatism. Life is filled with difficult choices. The scientist taught you that a pragmatic outlook on things helps to make reasonable decisions and give you strong arguments to back them up. So yeah, the issue is just I needed to let a few more minutes tick by and then it was done. I might actually keep Crunch Hour going for one more time though, just to kind of fill in the metal and organics. That way we can get a lot of this going and the Rapidium. But I don't want the altars to get too upset either. In fact, let me do this. Because notice the scientist is actually happy now to the point where he'll work 12 hours regardless. He doesn't have to be told. Which is good. Do we need to crunch, actually? Maybe we don't need to crunch. Let's crunch one more day, just to kind of filter in as much as possible. We can mine for a bit of Rapidium, too. We'll get the arc going. But our initial mining is going to be focused on the metal. And then we'll let him take over. see we have, what, about 40 space? So maybe let's not mine for the Rapidium yet, because that would take up the slot. Instead, how is production coming along? They're working on the radiation filter that's queued up. Okay, that's fine. I'll let them work on that. And we have someone assigned to the workshop, the technician. Yes, okay, I think this is where I want everything. Yeah, this is where I want it. Let's look around the minerals deposit area. Maybe some more. Okay, I thought I saw a mineral symbol there, but nope. That was not it. Ah, there we go. Just take that 3. Yeah, there we go. I see there's more here. I just need to make sure... Yeah, we need to kind of make sure we still have space for some of that there. That's just the pylon making noise. Ah! This is what I was looking for. I was wondering if metal had already spawned around here. So that's what we're gonna kind of look for, is these extra goodies that have spawned that we can just grab right away. Don't worry, little alarm. We're fine over here. Yeah. Mostly fine. We never did check around the metal mine area that much. We, like, glanced, but we didn't fully check it. And something else we haven't really checked out is the new pylon hub. So that takes... Okay, so that takes 5 pylons. But it definitely has a much better connectivity point. Oh, we finished a task. Oh, that was the uphold task, yeah. You know what? Now that I'm less worried about radiation, let's explore down here. We haven't really done the enriched metals at all. We had the radiation before, we just kind of ran away. We're probably not going to use it still since we don't have the refinery set up, but there is some metal sitting around here that we could grab and utilize. And now we need to fast travel back and build storage before it gets full, and then we can't do anything with it. I think the biggest limiter on the base right now isn't the cube size of how much we can put down, but it's the fact that we can only store so much organics.
Still got some storage space.
Sorry, we will shortly. I don't have room for you again. Oh, dear. I keep running out of room. I move the workshop down there. Build medium storage right there. There we go. Now we have storage space again. Yay. So now the question is, do I want to get a bunch of metals or do I want to get a bunch of Rapidium? I think we let the current metal and organics mining finish and we'll go get the Rapidium. We're in a situation where we just need to mine out a bunch of things at once. So we'll just do all at once. And that's just what we'll do for the day here. Kind of start ticking towards that Rapidium. Anomaly shield is being researched. I kind of want to get this stuff done just so we have better exploration for the next area that we go to. That'd be good for more dangerous anomalies. Yeah, we'll just kind of prepare for what I assume is going to be more dangerous anomalies up ahead. Yep, I know the radiation's incoming. We'll have the botanist work on the food tomorrow and move things around from there. How bad is the damage? Just a single piece. That's it. Oh. Right, I moved the workshop on myself, and then I forgot where it was. Yeah, I tend to do that a lot to myself. Okay. We'll get what we can done on this bridge anchor here, just so it's out of the way. And then just head straight to bed. There we go, and that was actually the last bridge anchor. Excellent. Magnetic storm is going to be coming. I think we might do another day or two here since we're very close with the bridge anchors. This is fun. Okay, how much do I need for that second arc? I definitely have the room for it. That's the good news. Just 60 Rapidium and then we're good to go. So, you are going to work in the greenhouse because we need to start making better food again. We'll actually not do the crunch shift since we don't have as good of food to keep them in a good mood, because if their mood starts to drop too much, we are gonna suffer. We have the radiation filters for now. We can either have him mine more metal, which honestly I really want to have him do that. Just so we have plenty of metal, or, well, no, let's have him mine the organics, because without the organics we can't even leave. Or do much of anything. Maybe I do one more crunch. Nah, it'd be fine. We could go get the Rapidium ourselves to build the Ark with.
There's so much stuff you need to take on it.
I'm sorry, he just kind of went in the elevator and decided, you know what? I'm done talking to you. Bye. Alrighty.
There's something I gotta tell you.
Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling this is in machinery? What happened? Where are you going? Come back. Uh-oh. He's revolting. Uh-oh, so the miner might be slightly stuck there. Injured. Suddenly he can't get the organics we need. Oh. Oh good, he fixed himself. I was hoping if I waited a little bit in the menu, it would kind of fix itself. Did you just get injured on the job?
Hey, you wanted to talk about
I was worried
something?
this could happen.
Yeah. What is it? I need something to, you know, keep me going. I feel like shit.
What do you mean?
The arm that I lost in an accident. It's weird, but it hurts.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
this makes sense.
Fuck, it hurts.
Wait a minute. Isn't phantom pain supposed to work the other way around? Like, if you had an arm and then you lost it, then it hurts.
What? I don't know. It's your arm, not mine. Damn, everything is so fucked up in here.
Oh boy.
I'm not some kind of wimp, so if I say it hurts, it really fucking hurts, alright?
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Alright, so, you know there's only one way to deal with it, right? Numb the son of a bitch.
What are you talking about?
Painkillers, what else? Tramadol, hydrocodone, codeine, or that shit you doped me with before. That should do the trick.
Okay, I get it.
I think if we don't do anything about this, the
That's
phantom
what I'm
pain from his
talking
arm is
about.
gonna mess with him
Don't
bad.
go too heavy on it.
But I'm worried that this could be a
addicted.
problem later.
Like I don't know that. I hit rock bottom in my life more than once. But I ain't going back down there. I've learned my lessons, don't you worry your ugly ass.
Hey, the anomaly shield research finished, and he's not injured anymore. Cool. Anomaly shield, okay. So now he'll work again. Okay, I think that was the right call to make. I'm worried that that's gonna bite me later, but I think that's the best way to handle it for now. Oh, he's gone. We don't have to do the second Rapidium Ark, probably. Shield is one charge, but you can expand the amount to up to 3 charges through research. Ah, well, thank you for telling us, game. Not that we could see it, but I guess we could make an educated guess that we can. I want to get a gem that might help them. Yeah, something like that. We're gonna try to go for the Ark. I feel like it would at least get us more leverage, even though it gives us more risk as well. Miner had an accident. Are you, like, telling me this now and I need to worry, or... let's just keep going for now so we get the Rapidium. Yeah. And then we'll go over. Ah, he's fine. He's working his shift still. He's working his shift still. He's fine. It might have been a delayed notification. You know, the game is technically not released yet. Something else. Build the second Rapidium Ark. Provide more. Does this get me anything, or are you just going to give me a pat on the back? Probably just a pat on the back. Lucas.
Lucas?
Jan? Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm calling with some good news. I managed to build another Rapidium Ark.
Wow. Really? That's awesome. I know it might seem boring to you, but I really believe Rapidium can change things. You know? It wasn't always like this. I used to think it was all a big scam, an easy way for corporations to patch their post-crisis budgets with public money.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was true, and my discovery was something they never planned.
Planned or not, it raised my hopes back up. I started believing again that things can change. Look, I never tell this to anybody, but you should know that back home, my older brother is doing time.
Oof.
In prison? Seriously?
Yeah. You know how they always catch the little fish? My brother was a good kid, but he was unlucky. Our parents couldn't afford a higher education for us. He had to work, support the family. And where I come from, well, not too many options who you can work for, if you know what I mean. I was lucky. I met Maxwell. He paid my tuition fees.
Maybe it wasn't luck. Maybe you were simply more determined to get away than your brother.
Oh, he was determined, believe me. To feed his kids. Keep them healthy. My family used to live off the land, but after water became a luxury, that was no longer possible. And with no education or rich relatives, trust me, alternatives were thin. I'm telling you, I was that close from ending up like him. If it weren't for Maxwell, my grandma says it was a miracle.
How did Maxwell find you?
Simple. He was looking for promising students. And I'd just taken part in a science Olympiad in my country. I had a good result. Very good, actually. And my topic was quantum algorithms.
That's why.
Call it what you want. Destiny.
Quantum algorithms, the quantum computer.
Fact is, Maxwell was going through a tough time
That's just
in
a
his
guess,
life
though.
too. But that's a whole different story for some other time, maybe.
It was good talking to you.
You too. Good luck. And keep it up, okay? More arcs really could mean a better world.
Or a destroyed world, but who knows? Who knows what they're gonna do with Rapidium? Build a third Rapidium Ark. I just built the second one. What do you want from me? Alright, and we are going to see if we can get one more thing done before this day is over. I know we've got a very, very short timer that is rapidly ticking down there. But if we're quick, I think we can get it done. And maybe we should grab all these organics that appeared, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. My goodness, are we going to need a lot. But I think at the rate we're going, we can get out of here before the storm even... before the sun even begins to show. So this is a bit risky, what I'm about to do. Because the storm is going to hit probably before we're done. But once I set it up, we should have a bridge to get across just fine. this is the way. Alrighty. I think we got it. We could try dodging around the anomalies. That would probably be faster, but we're going a little quicker than I anticipated. Oh, that's holdy, not tappy. No need for them to change it to a tab. It's better as a hold. I just hit the wrong button there. What are you doing? What are you doing, Doggo? I think that she probably wants to play. It's been a couple of hours. So we're probably gonna call it here as soon as we get that bridge built. It'd probably be a good time, almost 3 hours or so at that point. We'll be in prime position to either continue harvesting the area we're in or, you know, run away.
This looks like a good spot to place the bridge anchors.
Very much is. I hope it is. Yay! So are we gonna fall to our death? Oh, we've got our bridge. And some more organics. Oh, wow. Nice chunk of organics, actually. You know, we really... Oh, wow. I wonder how many people saw that arrow there. I never saw the arrow because the base was in the way. There's a whole other area over here to explore. Oh, it's an area with shallow metals. As in, we missed a bunch of... Wow. We were running around worrying about metal for a while. I had like 120 metal sitting right behind the mobile base. I will eat up some of the radiation for this. Oh, it's just night radiation warning. Oh, no, it takes twice as long now, right. Okay, so we'll have to harvest this metal before we leave. For certain. That's a lot of metal we can just stock up on immediately. We could harvest more of the Rapidium, but the next area we go to is certain to have Rapidium. It seems to be everywhere we go. And we need to make sure we have enough space for all the gear out there. To keep that in mind, we have 188 out there, so we would need a volume of 188 freed in storage, which we have plenty of at the moment, that's for sure. We'll have the botanist make food tomorrow. Jean is just making sure there's no issues. Sorry, Jean. We're all Jean. John. Words are falling out. Anyway, we are going to send the altars to bed. Oh, they're all actually here right now.
I know it's a bit lame, but it was real nice that you gave me my lava lamp.
Oh, it's
Of course it
Frostpunk.
was nice. And actually, quite thoughtful.
What's up?
Guys, it's Frostpunk. Look. We're playing Frostpunk. Awesome. That's great. Anyway, we are going to send the altars to bed because that is how we save. This is the second episode of the altars. It looks like we're at the end of Act 1, if I had to guess, and we'll be moving on to the next area on our third episode. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.